Last we left off, the party had had a fairly chill time in the city of Alaberna, just relaxing after convincing Luffy to finally put his past behind him and move on to the future filled with dreams. After spending a couple of days just relaxing, and one of us got possessed. Unfortunately,
Cat boy.
so I guess
Never.
you guys technically have a new crew member. But yeah, it was. Oh dear. What just happened?
Lads.
Oh,
I remember. The last thing was I met my dad.
Oh yeah.
yes. So after finishing your impromptu vacation, you all joined the fleet. Pardon me. You all joined the fleet of Alaberna, of Alabasta, going to begin the invasion of Sabaody Archipelago. And that is upon reaching the comm belt and using the sun-powered motors to traverse through in combination with Nefertari Muni's quiet fruit, making sure that the Sea Kings didn't take notice of you all. You eventually made it to where, in the distance, you can see the mangrove trees of the grown island, the Sabaody Archipelago. Upon seeing the island in the distance, King Sandswinder called Whitebeard, who called in a favor from Gunmetal, who then threw over two of his officers. A man named Brook, very tall, slightly tan skin, an afro, and a lion mink. And that is where we are going to pick up. Ares, the lion mink, kind of stands there uncomfortably after Raging Bolt has yelled at him, and that is where we're going to go ahead and start. He kind of
I
looks over
punch
to
him as hard as possible. If he cannot
Alright.
survive, my ability is not worthy to be my father.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Let's go.
Wow, this is already starting off. Yep.
Lightning bolt immediately.
No, it's deserved, though.
I'm,
mean,
I'm
what else do we
fully,
expect from
I'm
him?
fully transformed. I'm not holding back. I'm gonna
Alright.
do a unarmed strike.
You
Let's
transform and thrust one of your massive dino legs forward. He kind of scratches the back of his head and sheepishly blocks the hit.
Oh man. 22 doesn't hit?
Nope.
Big, man.
Holy mackerel.
These are captains, man.
The deck of the ship rumbles and Lily almost falls over as she grabs onto the railing, and he just kind of sheepishly looks up at you. I don't suppose you'll accept a I'm sorry, would you?
I don't even respond. I just hit him again.
Oh yeah, roll it. Oh, no.
Oh, it makes
God.
sense. It makes
Wow.
sense.
No
He's
way,
in his
dude.
feelings.
A 1.
He's in his mood.
He's in his feelings right now. It makes sense.
He just kind of slouches, and the kick goes right over top of him where his head used to be. You kind of lose your balance a little bit, but you use your tail to reestablish yourself and land back on your 2 feet.
Okay. Well,
Look, a pirate's life for me, you know.
Oh, you have much to say. What about Mother? Where is she? I bet you abandoned her too while you're at it.
No, she's over with the rest of the fleet.
What? At least she'll be nicer to me than you are. Where is she?
Look, I am a member I am a member of Gunmetal's crew, and
No, I
more
think you're a member of going to get the milk and not coming back group.
Look, Dad is really, really difficult to go up against once he sets his mind to something. It was hard enough to get that vacation to Zoe.
Vacation? That's all I was to you? An accident on your vacation?
No. He kind of looks off to the side.
No.
Yeah, I know a liar when I see one.
Oh, horrible dad.
Look, you try and go up against one of the Emperors of the Sea.
And what need had you of doing so, leaving your children behind?
Are you aware of how Madam Sky rose to power?
You tell.
She made a deal with the world government. She is one of the main controllers of information that goes across the world now. The rest of the emperors didn't like that and called everyone together in a war that would attempt to humble her. I was called, me and your mother were both called to that war, and we couldn't say no.
No postcard, no message, no anything?
It was hard enough to get to Zoe in the first place, and I may have lost my Viver.
Oh, I'm assuming you lost your ability to read and write.
Wait a minute. How old are you, Bolt?
I'm 26. I
You
just came
owe
up with a
him
random number.
26 birthday presents.
I can do that. I can do that.
And no
Make it
birthday
27
spankies.
for interest.
Yeah.
This is not what I was expecting when I got thrown over the red line.
Oh, you got what?
Yeah, the captain just kind of threw us.
Huh.
And is this guy your
that's not
friend, this tall
terrifying at
guy?
all.
Is this your friend?
Oh, hello. No, my name is Brooke. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Are you his friend? Like, are you too close at all?
I'm relatively close with Ares.
You also owe him 27 birthday presents. You're like an uncle to him.
Yep. Basically his godfather.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at Ares and smacks him in the back of the head. That's not very nice of you. Look, okay, it was a difficult situation, and it was I had to make a lot of hard decisions, and
Yeah, and Raging Bolt had to grow up without a dad. That's why I ended up this way.
And now I'm just smiling, watching my friends chew him out, crossing my arms.
He would be much more tolerable if you had raised him.
I probably would have ate my pie if you raised him, huh? Do you eat random pies that you see that somebody
It's not
specifically
about
told you to not
me.
eat? No, that is. Shut up. Everything's about the pie. It all comes back to the pie.
He probably wouldn't attack people when he first meets them either.
Exactly. He has trust issues because his father left him.
it appears that you've
That one I'm willing to admit
a lot
to.
of heartache, Ares. I don't
You do
wanna
know
talk
this.
about
Your
anymore.
child tried to punch Madam Sky, right?
You what?
Wow, darling.
Yeah, he
You know
did
what
that.
was my
Can
manners.
confirm.
He just puts his face in his hands. I know exactly where I went wrong.
Yeah, I have
You will
a sneaky
atone
suspicion
with-
of
with-
where you went wrong too.
You will atone with 52 birthday presents.
The number just keeps going up.
No, that's combined. You two.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, let's
just
just make
I
it
don't
even
know.
30.
I
Even
decided.
30 each.
Okay.
Even Gemini just walks up, shakes her head. That's... Come on, bro.
You-
Oh yeah, I forgot about that revelation.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Gemini
Yeah,
just nods.
Gemini's related
Oh, yeah.
to Raging Bolt by technicality.
Oh,
What?
that's really weird. I would technically be your aunt, wouldn't I?
What?
Which is especially weird.
You owe him 27 birthday presents, Gemini.
You owe him birthday
Wait,
presents,
what?
Gemini. Yo, Flint,
What's
Flint,
that mean?
you give, you need to give Raging Bolt her potion of alcohol.
You calm down now.
Again, alcohol might fix the problem, but not close enough.
Okay. This is just weird.
Have we introduced us?
Family
no, you did.
reunion.
Yeah, Eep, it's very happy, very nice.
I look at Eep and just squint at her, or him rather.
Oh my god.
Okay, well. You see Go'ud from the deck of the flagship spread his wings and fly on over to the Lily of the Valley and land on the deck. He kind of bows his head towards Ares and Brooke. We appreciate you so much for answering our call on such short notice. Now, shall we discuss the particulars of our plan? Brooke just simply nods. It would be nice to know what's going on. Ares just kind of scratches his head. Anything else? Just anything else right now? Goad nods. Very well. Let's board the flagship. Gemini just waves her hand dismissively and heads over to the helm. Starts leading the Lily of the Valley over towards the main flagship. Upon pulling up to the side and extending a boarding plank, which consists of just a couple of vines that Lily sprouts out for you guys to walk on, you find yourselves on the flagship of the forces of Alabasta, and Ka'ul and Go'ud both lead you all into what seems to be a war planning room. There is low light and a war table spread out in the middle with a map of Sabaody. Now, if you guys would look in Roll20,
Let's go.
Yo. Map time?
King Sandswinder is standing there with Nefertari Mimi, and he gives you guys a warm smile as gives you a warm smile as you guys walk in.
Ah, treasured guest. So, here's our basic plan.
Luffy gives a big smile and a I can't wait.
Yes, we're all aware, Luffy. Now, Luffy, here's your plan of attack.
Mm-hmm.
Your plan is attack.
Gotcha.
Ooh. I like that one.
Cause as much chaos and destruction as you can.
Understood.
Now, as for the rest of us, we'll be coming in from the north of the island, close to Grove 30 through 39. This is the Sabaody amusement park. It's known for bubble-based attractions that are only possible upon the very particular environment of the Sabaody archipelago. However, there is also another very important target within the Sabaody park. This is also where the hotels of those who have been granted permission to pass through Marie-Joie are. Now, the people currently stationed there could be anywhere between those who serve the world nobles to those who, kings and other monarchs of other kingdoms, such nobles, that kind of thing. If we are to destroy the hotels, it will greatly increase the chaos, as well as most of the attractions of Sabaody Park. Finally, there is the Shabo Dome. The Shabo Dome is a place of concerts and other such joyous goings-on. That is another one of our targets. Now, as for the main group of our forces, we will be splitting up into 3 different groups. And for you all, the Lily Pirates, you have free reign over which group you choose to join.
Cool.
We have the 3 separate groups: the Liberator Squadron, the Disruptor Squadron, and the Spearhead Squadron. The Liberator Squadron will immediately be leaving the park and attacking groves 20 through 29, 10 through 19, and 1 through 9. These are known as the lawless areas. Plenty of pirates and bounty hunters exist in these areas, and this is where the most of the human trading takes place. There are many auction houses and human trafficking shops.
Do you think we would find world nobles there?
Most likely they will be found within Sabaody Park.
Well, I think.
However,
Go ahead.
if any world nobles will be found in the area, they will be found in Grove 1, which has the auction house, the main auction house.
I think me and Alicia would most likely want to go wherever the world nobles are most likely to be.
Understood. Then you will join either the Liberator Squad or the Spearhead Squadron. Spearhead Squadron has a very simple job. They will follow behind the path of destruction that Luffy leads. Starting in the Sabaody Park, they will make a beeline straight for the Marine headquarters on the southern side of the island. This is going to be our main distraction and the key to our strategy.
Well, that
While
sounds like
Luffy-
we have a fight in this.
Oh, there certainly will be. However, now that we know that our plan has been leaked, though we don't know how, it's very likely that there will be forces within Groves 20 through 29 and 40 through 49 in order to stop our advance. Finally, we have the Disruptor Squadron. The Disruptor Squadron will be staying within Sabaody Park as long as possible to attack those key areas that I mentioned earlier, as well as moving on to both the tourist zone and the shipyards. The Disruptor Squadron's main goal is very simple: destroy the infrastructure of the Sabaody archipelago. We want to cripple this place as much as possible and hopefully bring it under our control.
Be nice.
Should we be unable to bring it under our control, we will simply make it to where nobody else will be able to use it.
Okay, I've got an important question.
Scorched method. Very effective.
Where can we hide Lily so she doesn't get attacked? She can't exactly go on the archipelago with us, and if we just leave her anchored, then she could get stolen or attacked.
A fair point.
Same with all of your ships. I mean, I'm sure you don't want to lose them, and
Well,
probably have them stationed somewhere for an escape plan, right?
Well, our escape plan is to go through the shipyards, steal any ships that we may need, and while the rest of our crews bring the ships over to the eastern side.
Okay. So Zamzam can move the ship to the shipyard while we fight. Zamzam
That
can
would-
come?
That would be the best course of action, I believe.
Okay.
Are there any further questions?
I'm good.
I do believe, gentlemen, that we should stay together. I'm speaking specifically to our crew. If we split up, it's likely that our separate abilities will not mesh too well without the others.
That is fair.
I agree, but I want to keep my promise to Alicia and try and find any world nobles we can. Kidnap or kill them.
She gives you a smile.
That
Now, as for who is going where, obviously, Luffy is going to be the key to the Spearhead Squadron. And Ko'ul is also going to be in the Spearhead Squadron. I will also be there in order to draw as much attention as possible. After all, if the king of the invading force is there, it will be a prime target.
Are you strong?
He smiles. I'd like to think so.
I've just realized
Luffy.
something. Is Eep's head, like, going through the doorway?
His head is the only thing in here.
No, there is. There would actually be just enough space through the large double doors of the War Council to where you could squeeze like maybe half of your upper body in here.
Oh, let's go. He's definitely done that.
Okay.
But yes, Go'uld, and Monkey D. Luffy will be in the Spearhead Squadron. We have Nefertari Mimi and Tinsel Grog, who is one of our strongest fighters within the army, spearheading the Disruptor Squadron. And then finally, Go'uld, with his superior movement, will be the spearhead of the Liberator Squadron. The Liberator Squadron will have to have our fastest and most agile individuals, considering the amount of ground that they have to cover. Ultimately, our goal is for all three squadrons to reconvene within Grove Number 1, and then finally make our retreat through the shipyards to our ships and escape from there.
Well, I'm sorry, where was the Liberator Squadron going? I'm asking out of game.
Okay, so Spearhead Squadron is just making a beeline straight towards here
They go
and
straight.
wrecking Marine HQ.
Yeah.
The ships are going around this side and waiting in the shipyard.
Disruptor-
Liberator Squadron is immediately going from the Sabaody Park into the lawless zones to free as many slaves as possible. And the Disruptor Squadron is going to stay in the park, wreak havoc, skip through the tourist zone, and then wreak havoc on the shipyards.
Okay. So then I guess I would want to go with the Liberators, if they're going from 20 to 10 to 0.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's where I'm going.
I don't know if I should be in the disruptors because I'm pretty sure I do more damage towards buildings because of my subclass.
You do.
Or the one that is very agile. Which one was that again?
That's the
wasn't-
Liberator.
It was Liberator. Okay.
Me and you were both very agile.
Oh, yeah, Liberator.
Yeah.
Was it
So,
Liberator
I
or
don't-
Spearhead that had to be agile?
Liberator.
Spearhead is just damage, attack, raw, go.
Basically.
If we all get on your back,
Okay,
we can all
fair.
be agile, really. Does he have
Yeah.
a good movement speed with being large?
Nope.
Well, like, he can cover more ground, though, if he's large.
Oh, you know what? It would make
Oh,
way
well, I
more
have 40
sense.
movement speed.
It would make way more
Oh.
sense if Eep does the building. She can use her huge piece of wood.
Yeah, but we don't really want to split
Or
up.
shit, I mean.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, we're in different teams. It's not like we're totally alone, right?
Yeah, if we,
Yes, you will be going with large portions of the
Yeah,
Revolutionary Army in each of the
Yeah.
directions.
if we
So it's
do
not
split
like-
up, I would feel better having someone else with Eep, too.
Well, from what I want, well, I guess Eep would say this. I don't remember the name, but like the ones that go from 30 to 40 to 50.
The Disruptor Squadron.
Yeah.
You'll be able to buildings on the way.
You micro-botted a little bit. Luke,
Oh,
I
Dad.
think Luke is
Where art
dead.
thou?
El momento.
I'm alive, dang it!
Oh
They
no,
are.
he's
Hello.
alive. The king.
You're micro-botted, as you were saying.
He just said you would be able to destroy many buildings.
Let's go. I can get wood to build ships.
True! Good job, Eep.
Oh yeah, there are probably a
Very
lot
true.
of ships here.
Yeah, you could maybe like
The
pick up a
shipyard.
ship or two and throw it on another ship, maybe.
No. Not ships. Houses.
You want to pick up a house and
I
throw
don't
it
think
at
they make
another
house out of
house?
shipwood.
Why would you hurt the ships?
That's true. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
He looks at you like you know how
Well-
dogs give you that side eye.
I see it. I see it in my head.
I'm sorry, Eep.
He's continuing to give you the side eye. You just said something crazy. Yeah, exactly. That one.
Well, does anyone else want to go with Eep?
So let me ask this: the whole group. Does it make sense for me to be a part of the Liberators and be quick with people on my back, or be with Eep and destroy the buildings?
Surely, whichever you want.
I mean,
You could.
we already have one really large thing running around in the top right.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we've got Eep running around destroying buildings. Eep
Who would
won't
be
really
with
touch
Eep?
ships.
So yeah, we could have one large guy on each side, I guess.
Yeah, because we could have Eep doing the ships, and well, the ships, but doing that area with the disruptors, and then I guess you could be with the spearhead.
Well, no, Spearhead. The Liberators need speed.
True, true.
So. I
I
mean,
personally want to do the Liberators.
yeah. So then come with us. Yeah, do what you want.
Go for that then.
I'm going.
Oh yeah,
with
you'll be with
Spearhead.
us. Cool.
You're going with the Spearhead.
Yeah.
Alright,
I mean,
cool.
they're gonna be
Sounds good.
fighting all the time, and so
Yeah.
they need heals.
I was actually going to ask if you would want to do that.
Okay.
Then Oswald.
So we
does-
got. So for the Disruptors, we have Eep. For the Liberators, we have Flint, Raging Bolt, and Alicia. And for the Spearhead, we have Salaki.
Where's Oswald?
So,
Ame.
I was about to ask.
so
Yeah.
yeah, Joe, where are you going?
It could be nice to have 2 and 2 and 1.
No,
I don't know if you can do damage to buildings, really.
I mean, I've got some abilities for cutting like through 30 feet of material, but I have to focus for an action to do so.
Oh,
You know,
That's just
I'll. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and do. I don't want to leave you all behind.
If you want to, I mean, we're all in separate
Okay,
groups, still other people, so it's not like a big deal.
I know, but say again the groups we have for the Liberators,
So
have
Liberators have
Flint and Alicia,
Flint, Alicia, and Raging Bolt.
Raging Bolt. Okay, so they're 3 with the Liberators.
Yeah.
The Spearhead just has Salaki right now.
Yes. And
And
Disruptor just has
Disruptors
Eep. at
have
the moment.
Eep. Mm,
you could also.
Okay, but they're only
buff
going
the
through-
Spearheads. We could have 2.
okay, they're only going through the
buffers.
shipyard and the amusement park, and just kind of splitzing through the.
You and Salaki going with the Spearhead
Or
could be 2
zone.
supports with the Spearhead. That could be useful.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I don't think there's going to be a huge marine presence up in that top right area.
Yeah, well, but
With
the
all of
Spearhead's going
the-
directly to the Marines.
Yeah, because 30, 40, and 50, I don't imagine too much marine presence being here. But at the same time, we're going through the lawless zone, so there might not be a ton of marines there because it's lawless. It's not going to really matter. So I guess their presence would probably be through 30 through 40, or 30 through 50.
Well-
60 is going to be where the highest presence is, regardless. Like, that's marine headquarters.
Can we draw
I guess I'll
bubbles
go with the
around
Spearhead
the
and go with
spot?
Salaki.
Okay, you're going
Because I
Spearhead?
can do damage. I can do damage. And I have a thing I might have to try.
What was
Alright,
Preston
cool.
asking for?
What if we?
Just bubbles around where each of us are going.
That would be useful. Or we
What
could.
if? What if this?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Wait, I don't have a thing on mine. Oh, it's so big! Why is it so big?
Wait, how do I do that?
You drag your
Alright,
name,
so
but I don't think this is
Green-
actually-
Green is where the Liberators are going. The blue right here is going to be where the Disruptors are focusing. And then the red is going to be the Spearheads
Yes.
line of destruction. So Spearheads just straight through here.
Yeah.
If I may also make a recommendation, I'm saying this in game, I know I don't have a voice, for the Disruptors, I think Boulder could be very useful there.
Gemini.
Oh yeah.
Gemini hefts her mace on her shoulder.
You two,
I think I
obviously.
could cause a, disruption or two.
Yeah, Gemini, we all know what you did to that ship mast.
I have a recommendation as your doctor.
She raises an eyebrow.
Relieve some stress.
You know what? I think I will absolutely do that. I love this idea.
And I guess red and blue can either like defend the ship or go wherever they really want to go. They could go with the spearhead. Why not? They can snipe some marines. What?
I mean, red, blue. Do you guys want to come on?
They could ride on Bolt's back, actually sniping.
I don't know if you've ever been a sniper before, but that's not gonna
Come
work.
on,
very well.
they can shoot on a moving target.
I
right?
could do it.
Yeah.
I don't know about red and blue.
They both cross their arms and shake their heads defiantly at the same time, and point over towards where Lily is currently docked on the side of the flagship.
Yeah, you two just
Right.
defend.
A nod,
Make sure Lily doesn't get hurt.
another nod.
Right. I mean, I guess Lily, make sure that red and blue don't get hurt.
Make sure Zamzam doesn't touch the fate piece.
Keep it on you. What do you mean?
Well, yeah, it's hidden, so it's fine.
Yeah, Lily.
Yeah, Lily
Lily
just-
hid it last time you talked about it.
Yeah, I asked her to hide it deep in the ship where no one can find it other than her.
It's been 7 years. Since
It
we had
has
the last
been.
mission, so.
Alicia reaches into her side pouch and pulls out her glowing green fate piece.
Should I leave this with Lily, or should
yeah.
I have it at our emergency?
I would keep it with Lily, because I mean, if it gets to the point where we have to use a fate piece, then literally every single marine will start targeting us.
I have an idea. I will make a flare for using the fate piece.
That's
Oh, and we just have Lily use it? Like,
Wait,
Yeah.
why would we want to use the fate piece?
Well,
I mean,
it was
just in
good
case it
last
gets
time.
bad.
We used it last time to save our lives on the island.
Yeah, but it's a chance thing, right? So it's
Yeah, but this is just in case, like emergencies only.
yeah.
I'm going King Sandwiser. Gosh, I can't say your name. Do you think it would be a good idea to stream this event? To show the people what we're doing?
Oh, that's a really interesting idea.
The plan's been leaked
like an
anyway.
extended mushy stream?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have
Or
a
favorite televised.
Hold on, are we about to encounter stream snipers right now?
we could just have a couple like guys in the back streaming it, like not just the healers or something. We have like medics, right?
Hey guys, Salaki-sama here.
Yeah. While they're
my
not
goodness.
supporting, they can be streaming.
Let's do that.
I-
All right, everyone.
The camera you gave me that idea.
How many pogs are we gonna hear?
All right. Well then, are we ready to begin our plan?
Ready?
As ever.
As ready as it can be.
All right. You all have all gathered on the Lily of the Valley. The flagship in front of you. Oh, 1 second,
Wait,
please.
are we about to like make the plan happen?
Yep.
Okay, before that, I want to. Can I attempt to make green flames? I'm going to use
Okay.
this for a flare for using the fate pieces.
All right.
Because we
Go
need
ahead
that.
and D10 or D20 plus mastery. It's not going to be a hard roll.
20 plus 21.
Oh yeah, easily enough.
Okay, I do that, and I'm going to tell and we're hiding the other fate piece with Lily, right?
Okay.
I'm going to tell Lily green flare means roll fate pieces, emergency only.
Alicia hands the 20-sided dice over to Lily and gives her a smile.
Keep this safe for me, okay?
And Lily just nods with a determined look on her face, and the fate piece disappears into the deck. You all turn towards the approaching Sabaody archipelago. You can see the bubbles floating through the trees, the massive mangroves with their distinctive stripes running up and down their trunks. The entire island is made up of the mangrove roots as its foundation. You see buildings and entire towns built on top of these roots. And as you approach the beautiful Sabaody Park, King Sandswinder steps up onto the deck of the flagship, looks at Luffy, and nods.
Let's give them a welcome, shall we?
She. I'd be honored. He takes a few steps up, kind of scratches at his beard. You guys have hurt a lot of people. I know. He begins to glow, his eyes shining with a golden light. He raises into the air, pulls back a hand, which begins to transform into pure sunlight. Nova Nova! Morning Star! The beam of pure sunlight rockets over top of the water, vaporizing the water beneath, causing a trench in the ocean, striking several structures on the Sabaody Park, immediately vaporizing a roller coaster, a Ferris wheel, a merry-go-round, and several of the other buildings and structures as it cuts more and deeper and deeper and deeper into the island before a mushroom cloud erupts from the center of Sabaody Archipelago. Luffy, with his hand glowing red and yellow and gold, just gives a big smile. He turns towards Sandswinder. Try to keep up. And then launches towards the island, flying over top of the water. From the fleet of the Alabastan forces of the Revolutionary Army, you hear, "For freedom!" And the boats charge forward. A few minutes later, you find yourselves docked on the edge of the Sabaody Park. Lily whips her vines down, slamming down onto the ground. What are you all doing?
I am running with the Liberation Squad. Also, I'm grabbing a camera.
All right, you grab a camera, and the snail immediately opens his eyes. Gotcha.
I'm just gonna stream as I'm running, but I think Slocky's gonna have some commentary.
Don't worry about it. Locky's grabbing one, and he's off with the spearhead.
You take one of the visual transponder snails. You see the army dividing into three groups. The Disruption Squad immediately goes to work, charging towards what looks like a section of tall, square, or tall, rectangular-looking hotels. You see, joining the squadron is Nefertari Mimi, the dark-haired form of Tinsel Grog, who looks like he has a his jaw has been replaced by a big sheet of metal, and he has these round goggles on, a la Frankie family style. And he's got a big grin on his face as he charges towards the hotels. Disruptor squad, on me!
Eep.
Yeah, I guess I'm running forward.
All right. Joining you is going to be Ares and
Oh,
Gemini.
let's go.
And Boulder.
Gemini. Yep. Gemini, Ares, and the Boulder are
Can't forget
all
about him.
three going with you. The Boulder jumps up on top of a building, rips off a chimney, and throws it through a window.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Eep takes off the log off his back, but before he does, he puts his fingers in his mouth and takes his normal like happy expressions and turns it downward. He's like forcing himself not to smile.
Draws on angry eyebrows.
Exactly. Takes off the big hulking log off his back, and he's becoming a big boy.
All right. Eep doubles in size. You see a small squadron of Marines the first one just sits down. He just sits down and raises his hands in surrender. as the full force of the Revolutionary Army just pours into Sabaody Park. Tourists are screaming. You see people, a guy on a bike powered by bubbles. A guy on a bike powered by bubbles with
This poor man.
with a big bubble behind him that's just carrying like shopping bags. He just goes, "Oh, good heavens!" and careens off the side of the road and hits a building, and all of the bubbles pop. People are screaming, running around. There's chaos, and there's also a massive trench that has been burned through the center of Sabaody Archipelago. From which you can see beams of sunlight being thrown around,
Goodness.
causing massive explosions.
Okay,
King Sans
real quick.
Sandswinder takes a step forward, raises his fist. Spearhead Squadron, on me! And he charges down the path of destruction.
On we continue.
All right, so Oswald and Slaki go ahead and charge through with Ko'ul, King Sandswinder, and following the destructive form of Luffy. Brooke steps up and gives a little bow to you, Flint. I believe I'm going to follow the Liberator Squadron today.
Do you want to get on Bolt's back with me?
I've never ridden a dinosaur before.
I'm gonna look over to Bolt if he's transforming.
I am already in that transforming, and I look up to the sky, and I think to myself,
Oh, you'll be driving more than a dinosaur today.
Okay, I'm gonna jump onto his back.
All right,
Come
you
on,
do so.
Come on up, Brooke.
I think I'll actually just walk.
Oh,
After all, I am fairly quick on my feet.
really? Faster than a dinosaur?
Yo, I have more than a few tricks up my sleeve, thank you.
Let's see it.
Very well. I'll be off. His legs start moving super fast, and he just a trail of dust behind him. Ood goes, hey, wait, you're supposed to Liberator Squad on me! Trying to catch up to the former Brooke, who's just going, yo!
Luke, real quick, do you think I could have put a camera on Eep's log? So we could have a camera from each of from every group in a different area.
I would say it would probably be a better idea to wrap it around his neck like a necklace.
Yeah, like the cat videos.
Yeah.
yeah, baby.
Let's go!
The cat POV videos. Okay, yeah, I would have done that then. So we can have a camera from.
Camera on my neck. I just have a camera on my neck?
Yeah! So we're
That's
streaming
amazing.
each of the different squadrons from our perspectives.
All right.
I'm so okay with this.
Easily.
Where's
So-
Alicia going?
Alicia is following you.
Okay, I was just wondering.
She's flying through the air path
Okay.
behind you. So,
Which one is-
across the island, in the lawless zone, Luffy's there. People, pirates, bounty hunters are screaming and running as hard as they can as Luffy just wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction in his absolute warpath. And then he just stops, gets a big grin on his face, and kind of turns, looking towards the south. Walking through the dust and the flames is a tall marine
Oh no.
with a marine cap pulled over his face, shadowing his eyes. His hands in his pockets, and his pristine suit seemingly unbothered by the chaos and destruction that has been wrought around him. He looks up, meeting eyes with Luffy. You know, I thought you were out of commission, Monkey D. Luffy. It's been a little bit. So, you're still one of the admirals, huh?
One of the last of the previous generation, yes. Well then, enough with the pleasantries.
And Admiral Akatora pulls his hands out of his pockets and begins absorbing the heat from the environment around him. All of the water within the plants, within the roots, within the people that are unfortunately too close to him begins to freeze.
Wow.
Oh.
This'll be fun, Luffy says, raising up his fist. Akatora says nothing in response. Simply pulls his hands together and begins to concentrate every ounce of heat that he absorbed into a single point the size of a ballpoint pen's tip.
Show me the power of the sun.
Luffy prepares to receive the attack. Further away, in the docks, on top of a burning ship, as everything around him catches on fire, a Marine looks up, his teeth grit, having fallen on the ground, his cap knocked off of his head. He looks up, defiance and hate and betrayal in his eyes.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be on our side! Sorry, Marines, but I fight for myself and no one else.
Propped up on top of one of the ships, sliced in half and burning with an unnatural blue flame, is a gray-skinned man with metal encasing his arms and 5 giant razor-like fingers at the end of each one of his hands.
Cool.
He smiles, tilts his head to the side, his robotic goggles covering up his eyes and a good portion of his face, revealing a large X-shaped scar over where his eyes would be underneath the goggles.
Oh.
Shaxar fights for himself.
He raises up his 5 razor fingers and sends 5 flying blades towards the Marine, whose eyes
widen and is quickly silenced. Jaxar, the razor hand, looks over towards his crewmate, a tall man with a fin poking through the top of his head and going down the back of his neck. Jaxar just gives a big smile as he looks from his crewmate to the destruction, the calamitous clash between Luffy and a Marine Admiral.
This is going to be very interesting. What do you think, Marshall? How long do you think this little war is going to last?
The fishman just shrugs. I don't rightly know. I don't rightly care. This shipyard is almost destroyed. Let's move on to the next.
Yeah. Very well.
And Jaxar leaps off of the boat and starts walking like the freaking Terminator towards the next grove to cause more destruction.
That guy's creepy. I don't like him.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. So, Spearhead Squadron.
Hola.
You guys have currently faced pretty much no resistance
Dang.
as the path of absolute as the path of absolute destruction Luffy has wrought has cloven straight through the Sabaody Park, and he is currently in Grove 10 right here, fighting a Marine Admiral. As you all approach, you can see, well, you can't really see because it's so blindingly bright, the beams of energy that are locked between Luffy and Akatora, causing the very ground to be vaporized beneath the impact of the insane attacks. King Sandswinder just turns towards Cole. Let's go a different way. He just nods. Yes, I think that would be prudent. Follow me! And Cole begins to make a wide berth around the clash between Luffy and Akatora before a door to a nearby bar opens up that has escaped the destruction.
Uh-oh.
And a pirate with a gray and black beard steps out, missing a couple of teeth. He just grins at you all. Where are you going so soon, huh? Look at all the chaos. Isn't it glorious?
Well, it very much is, but we have job to do here.
Oh, please now. Me and my friends would love to keep you company for a little bit. Your friends? He just smiles and lifts up his arms in a wide gesture of, look around you. From the semi-destroyed buildings and structures that remain, pirates begin to pour out, grinning at the Revolutionary Army. I don't know. I might even get a position on the Warlords if I manage to take out this section of the Revolutionary Army. What do you think,
Uh-oh.
you traitorous king?
Hmm.
King Sandswinder just pinches the bridge of his nose. I do not have time for this. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I an inconvenience to you? King Sandswinder looks back to where you all had come from. Kind of grimaces. Sorry, Mimi. I know it's not 5 o'clock yet, but he pulls out a flask and begins to down the alcoholic contents.
Does he have?
Everybody's alcoholics.
Does he have? No way.
He
Mr. King
throws
sends binder.
the
No
now
way.
empty flask down and kind of leans forward. He reaches
And
to his
hurls.
back. He reaches onto his back and pulls out his two-handed greatsword from his sheath.
I thought you were
and
gonna give
then-
him the gulp fruit.
And then looks up, his eyes kind of going a little bit red as he begins to sway.
Drunken style.
Okay.
Before anybody can blink, he has dashed forward, sliced through the pirate, and
Wow.
is just standing there. The pirates and the building behind him are cut in half.
Wow.
You know,
So sorry. Ugh. But we don't have time for your games. Revolutionaries! Cut a path to freedom!
He turns towards Oswald and Salaki and Koul.
You all will protect you as you continue forward. We need you to clear a path towards the Marine headquarters and most importantly to Grove number 1. Can I trust you with this mission?
We will do our very
Yeah.
best.
All right, now go!
I
Onwards!
100% believed he had the gulp fruit.
Koul just he transforms the cloud of white and gold surrounding his back as he places one hand down on the ground.
Listen to the call.
Skeletal hands glowing in blue erupt from the ground and start pulling themselves from the roots of the Sabaody mangroves.
Oh my goodness.
And he now has an army of skeletal creatures
Oh.
at his beck and call.
Assist the army!
They simply nod, draw their scimitars, and charge into battle against these pirates that are attempting to hinder the advance of the Revolutionary Army. There's a massive explosion as the beam clash between Luffy and Akatora finally ends. Luffy just smiles and explodes towards him, pulling back his fist. I don't have time for this. Sorry, Akatora. His eyes flash dangerously. Fist of the Guardian! With a explosion of force, red and black lightning blasting through the entirety of the Grove 10. Luffy throws a fist forward, sending out a shockwave of pure destruction. The attack is so intense that I need Oswald and Salaki to please make me dexterity saving throws.
whoa.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's fine.
Gosh.
Oswald, seeing it coming, you whip out your scimitar and slam it into the ground as the shockwave hits you. Even still, it pushes you back about 20 feet, your scimitar scraping through the ground as you were hit with this shockwave. I need you to make a, just roll a d100 for me, please.
/R, not r/. We ain't in Reddit. Oh, that's a DD 100.
Oh
No.
no.
You feel something stir within you, but it appears to still remain dormant.
Oh, this. Oh, that was.
Salaki.
Dame, help!
You are smacked with a shockwave so intense that it blows you away. You are flipping and flying through the air before finally you slam into a tree. Your vision doubled.
Lovely.
You're not sure where the heck you are.
Yeah. Chat, am I cooked?
Chat, am I cooked?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Cook, cook, cook,
Hello?
Drifting down in front of you, seemingly just hovering in the air, hunched over, is the pale visage of a strange woman with purple eyes and long, messy black hair. She wears a very simple white dress and has a necklace of what looks to be silver medallions.
Oh.
Just floats there in the air in front of you, one hand over her mouth.
cook, 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 cook.
Nice to meet you, pretty lady.
Oh no.
She drifts a little bit closer and places a hand on your forehead.
You're not dead. No,
Correct.
that's a shame. I thought I was going to be able to get a very, very good corpse out of this.
Bro.
I mean, if you stick around, maybe.
What'd you say, Justin?
If you stick around, then maybe.
Ooh. Well, that was the whole point of leaking the plan after all.
Oh.
no.
Don't worry, I won't tell. You'll be fine.
It doesn't matter if you do. They can't do
Oh.
anything to me.
She kind of twists upside down and lazily just floating from side to side.
My name
You a
is
ghost?
Theo.
What'd you say, Luke? I didn't hear you.
My name is Sables Theo.
Nice
You
to
must
meet you,
be-
Sables. I'm
You must
Salaki
be-
Same.
Riptide.
My friends call me Salaki.
I don't have friends.
Well,
Dead.
you can have one.
She drifts back towards where she's upright again and lifts up her finger. And from the tip of her finger, you see a what looks to be a sickly green version of a Pac-Man ghost. And it just kind of floats in the air next to you. And she looks at it and gives a big smile.
Go tell Jumper Jackson that his friends are here.
Oh, he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And the
Man.
ghost kind of drifts away off in a direction.
Do you have any idea where I am? Because, like, I got launched pretty far.
Oh, you're in the tourist zone.
Add the map back, Luke. I don't know where that is.
Do you guys not have the map?
We just have a blue
I do.
On
screen.
the beach, on roll 20.
Wait,
I
you-
do.
You guys
I
have, I just have
see
a
it.
blue screen. What?
Oh, that's on you.
Yeah, that's
What?
you might need to
I'm refreshing.
refresh.
Sorry, I didn't. That's really weird. Okay, sorry.
He's in the tourist zone. We're like
How did I get
here-ish.
here?
Would you like me to help you down?
Yeah, sure.
So weird.
She holds up another two fingers and two more ghosts come out. And as they get closer to you, they grow very muscular arms and grab you.
Whoa!
They pull you out of the bark of the tree and gently take you down to the ground before dropping you.
Well, thank you.
Let me know if you find any corpses.
Yeah. No problem. Anyway, I gotta get back. My squad needs me. Have a good day, miss. And I start running.
All right, you dash away. And she holds up her pinky and another ghost comes out. She turns towards it.
Go tell Jaxar that someone very interesting is here.
Oh no.
The
Oh
ghost
yeah,
just...
Luke, I will be geppoing, by the way. So
Okay.
I have to directly walk.
Okay. Yep. You
Jiggle.
leap into the air and start heading back to Zone 10. Anyways, Luffy does that much damage to Akatora.
Gosh.
Wow.
Oh.
Akatora
your
then
attack, by the way.
Akatora flies back, slamming through an entire one of the mangrove trees, which the entirety of the Sabaody archipelago shakes as one of the main foundation mangroves is knocked over from the force of Akatora being knocked through it. And then he just stands up. He brushes off his shoulder and presses out a crease in his suit. Ow. He cracks his neck and looks back towards the Marine base, pulls out Den Den Mushi. Bitter, 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 bitter. Bitter, 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 bitter. Gotcha.
Who is this? We'll be needing that backup now. Monkey D. Luffy is here, and he's more powerful than we ever could have imagined. Understood. I'll be there shortly.
Gotcha. Liberator Squadron.
Yes.
You are in Grove 20.
Yes.
I'm going to. There are, according to Go'uld, there are 3 slave houses that you can hit in this area.
Okay.
However, it appears that there is a bit of a Marine presence.
Uh-oh.
The main bulk of the army that is following you guys are holding off a majority of the Marines. However, a figure kind of steps forward, having being stationed in front of one of the slave houses.
Oh.
And
Oh no.
Raging Bolt.
Uh-huh.
This is a familiar figure.
What?
Oh no.
And as he reaches onto his back and pulls out a simple long sword with a blade black as midnight,
Oh.
he looks up towards Brooke, who has stopped in front of him. Oh my!
Say it is so.
Brooke takes off his top hat and gives a courteous bow.
I point the camera to this.
Oh my gosh.
Pleasure to meet the strongest swordsman in the world.
Yeah.
Chat, is Brooke cooked?
Radagon Shrike, the strongest swordsman in the world, simply nods at Brooke and gives a slight bow of his own.
Humming Brook. One of the strongest wielders of the blade on the Grand Line. Today is going to be a very interesting one.
Then he looks up towards Raging Bolt. You see him kind of straighten up a little bit and walk straight past Brooke, who goes, "Oh, okay, well then." And he stops in front of you, Raging Bolt.
Chat, are we cooked?
Gives you a slight bow.
You were a good blade.
I bow in kind
That's great.
and say, I wish it didn't have to come to this. Us fighting like this. We could have been friends.
It really doesn't have to.
One of the Marines goes, "What?" He just looks over. There's a blast of Conqueror's hockey, and the Marine just falls over.
Let's go.
Wow,
Nobody will
that
know.
was convenient.
To be honest, I'm just here to fight Monkey D. Luffy, but
He looks over to the absolute destruction that's being caused in the middle of the groves.
I've actually been thinking about quitting the Warlords.
Well, I'm glad you came to that decision just a moment.
He turns back towards the slave house that he'd been stationed in front of.
Let's just say that my current assignments have been less than desirable.
Well, if you don't mind, we'll be liberating the slaves.
Just keep in mind that there is,
He glances back towards the slave house.
someone else stationed here.
Understandable. Could you give us some intel on this person?
January Cole.
I've not heard.
One of the supernova of this generation.
And his abilities?
Somewhat decent swordsman, I guess.
That's crazy.
Do you think we can take him?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright. Then Flynn, let's get going.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Alicia kind of raises up into the air.
Are there any more powerful individuals we should be aware of?
On this grove, no. But one of my fellow warlords, Oleana, is in the next grove over.
She just gives a nod.
Very nice to meet you, sir. Here's a gift. I'm gonna throw him a bottle of liquor.
That's crazy.
You just have them on you.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't go without them.
You throw him the bottle, he grabs it.
I appreciate the gesture, but I don't drink.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, if you're not gonna have it, I
He
walk
throws
over.
it up to you, and you catch it in
Oh no.
your tiny little T-Rex arms.
Well, I suppose this makes me a traitor.
He shrugs.
I've done weirder things on a Friday.
On a Friday.
Live on stream is
Yeah, I'm
crazy,
making sure
Radagon.
that the stream is catching all of this. I'm gonna whisper
Live
to the
on
stream.
television.
I'm gonna whisper to the stream. My friend, a member of the Lily Pirates, just got the strongest swordsman to betray the world government. That's Raging Bolt.
Marines
Radagon.
calling
Pop
Dawn
off.
wrong.
Radagon Strike turns around, takes his blackened blade, and the entire wall of the slave house just collapses. Inside, there is a group of Marines who had previously trained their weapons on the doorway and are now just staring horrified because the entire facade of the building has been destroyed.
I guess I'm gonna fly off of his back. And
All right, you do so.
yeah, I'll stay beside Alicia attacking.
The Marines aim their weapons at you. What would you like to do?
How many Marines are there?
There's about 30.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. I think so. We're like all attacking this building, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw a quick little fireball at him.
All right.
Alrighty. It's gonna be a 16 dexterity saving throw. DC
All right, let me
16
go ahead and roll a couple of.
for 30 people. No,
are
it
they
doesn't-
inside the building or are they outside?
They're in the building.
They're in the building. Okay.
20-foot
Looks like
sphere.
one group of them does succeed, but the other 4 groups do not. So go ahead and roll damage on that.
Oh, don't worry.
29.
Yeah. 29.
Okay, have 215, and that is going to be. Where are my Marines?
And as I'm doing this, I'm gonna do some introductions to the chat. I'm gonna say, I'm
crazy.
Flint Vane of the Lily Pirates. We were hired by the Revolutionary Army to liberate slaves. Hi. And I'm just gonna throw the fireball after that.
All right. The massive fire explosion blasts into the area, immediately knocking out every single Marine.
Wow.
They go. A couple of them are barely conscious. Their clothes on fire as the inside of the slave house. It used to look like a fairly well decorated amphitheater with the stage at the bottom, and you just all the chairs are on fire. The little lobby area is on fire, and a large round figure just goes sho ho 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 ho.
Point the camera to this guy.
Stepping through is a man with dark skin, a very round figure, and 2 big axes in each of his hands. Well, I wasn't actually expecting anybody to go through here.
I know
Are
that
you the
voice.
supernova?
Oh yes, my name is. I lost it.
January.
My name is January Cole.
Why are you working with the Marines?
They paid me.
How much did they pay you?
About. They paid me 10 million berries.
What? They already gave you the money?
Yeah.
I'll give you $1 million to leave. Or I'll give you $1 million to join us. Have some fun.
Roll persuasion.
Ain't no way.
Persuasion. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Why is it not with perception? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna use lucky on that.
Okay.
18.
Nice.
He shrugs. My axes have been getting a little dull for my taste. Sure, why not?
Serious.
It's that easy. It's that easy. Bro, they're gonna have to change Flint's. They're gonna have to change Flint's epithet to Silver Tongue. What the heck?
For sure, dude.
All right. Well, just join us, and whenever we leave, I'll give it to you. I might have. How much money do you think I'd have on me right now?
However much you have recorded.
Well, I have 1,100,000. I can just have that in my pocket.
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
You can
cool.
you can have berries and bills.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll give
Yeah.
it to him right now.
He nods with a big smile and this dude is huge. He's about 12 feet tall.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
you are
gosh.
very large, man.
He reaches down and grabs the money from you and counts it out. Pleasure doing business with you.
All right. I'm gonna point the
Scary.
stream back to me. I just got January to join our cause. As you can see, all of these Marines on the ground, they were protecting the slave trading house. It's very odd for Marines to be doing, right? The pirates are freeing the slaves. Kind of weird. And I'm just gonna point the camera back to all the action.
All right, you do
Also,
so.
can I just say, can we appreciate for a moment that we just bought a supernova as a mercenary for $1 million berry?
It's fine.
I mean, it was so dumb of the Marines to pay him up front.
That is true. That is true.
He's got a point.
Okay, I'm gonna stick by Alicia and Raging Bolt to make sure I don't lose sight of them as we continue
All right.
attacking.
So in
Anyway,
What'd you say?
I said, who are you talking to anyway?
This big guy over here.
I meant the camera, like
Oh.
talking to the camera.
I'm streaming everything, Bolt. Everyone across the world can see this if they're watching.
What is this new age crap? I wish I could have just fought this guy, but whatever.
It's better to have more allies.
Sure. Well, anyways.
Okay.
This is so funny.
But anyways,
Radagon Strike suddenly whips his head towards the direction of the Marine base.
You'll need me though. You'll need me over there.
Wait, who's he talking to?
He's talking to all of you as he looks towards the direction of the Marine base.
Someone strong is here.
Can I make a
Weird.
perception check?
Brother,
I
you're on
mean-
island 20.
Oh, I don't know.
You can.
Well, never mind. He said he sent somebody strong, so I guess I can't tell who it is.
Yeah, I guess it's
I mean,
far
is
away.
observation? Who's up? No, it's not your
That's me.
observation. You're good. Yeah.
Your observation is like
Radagon.
130 feet.
Radagon turns back towards you.
I will not be able to assist in the liberation from here on out.
Good luck. Try not to die.
He just nods and dashes off.
I'm getting
Oh.
this on film, on stream.
All right.
I'm gonna continue with the liberation.
All right. You delve into this slave house and find your way into the basement area. You find cages
That's
upon
pretty
cages of people locked and locked up and
That's awful.
just covered in what looks like sackcloth almost.
I'm pointing the camera to this and I'm saying, this is what the Marines were defending. They were allowing this to happen. And I'm gonna...
Something that you all are now realizing is that they're all wearing collars that are gently.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Alicia, help me look for keys or something.
Got it.
Can I do-
Investigation check from the both of you.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow.
nice.
So lucky.
Okay. Let me roll for Alicia.
Even the slaves have explosive collars on them.
Chad, this is crazy.
Chad, are the Marines ignoring human rights? Chad, are the Marines slave traders?
Chad, I don't
Alright.
think the Marines can do this.
Chad, I don't know if
So-
the Marines are chill.
You and Alicia both look as hard as you can throughout this basement, but the keys are not here.
Chad, the Marines hid the keys. If we try and free these guys, they will explode.
And then slaves proceed to freak out.
I'm
All right.
just...
So who all would have gone down into this basement area?
I suppose Raging Bolt would be too big.
Yeah. Well, no, I would have transformed back and
Oh.
get down there, but it'd be us three.
Okay. As you find yourself in the basement, you hear a as the door slams shut and a shutter falls down on top of it and locks.
That's dumb.
Ah.
Well, it is terrible to lose so many good pieces of merchandise, but I believe that destroying several of the sympathizers to the revolutionary cause is absolutely worth it.
I'm looking around to see where this voice is coming from.
You see a set of speakers installed into the ceiling.
I try to punch the door to get out.
All right, roll to hit.
I guess I'll do my strength right here.
That's a strength save, not a strength roll.
Oh, my bad. Okay, the save
But you're
is...
rolling
Just do a
to
typical
hit.
unarmed strike.
You're rolling the hit.
Just do any hit. Just
No.
do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that your full transformation is probably not going to fit down here.
Okay, then I'll do the unarmed strike hybrid with my legs, and then I get advantage on strength checks.
Okay, with an 18, you slam your foot against the door and it holds strong.
Daggone it.
Looks like it's
All
made
right.
out of some pretty tough stuff.
Why are you doing this?
Because you are all standing in the way of justice.
I'm gonna look at the door. Is there like enough room under the door to like get air through?
No, it is completely sealed.
Okay. I'm going to yell as loud as I can. January! Help!
Okay.
Does my
Okay.
voice reach outside?
You're not sure.
Okay. Well, that's
There's
all.
a moment of silence before you hear and the air starts to smell funny.
I'd say you have about 5 minutes before, well, let's just say that neurotoxins are a nasty business.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look around for where it's coming from. Are there air vents or something?
There are both grates in the floors that have opened slightly, as well as nozzles on the walls that are just releasing this gas into.
Oh, and before you use any of your firepower,
Oh god.
I made sure to include certain volatile elements.
I was about to suggest
My
you use
friend
some
is gonna
fire.
get out of here, and she's going to kill you. Okay? She can
That's
go through
alright.
those vents, and she will remove all of the oxygen from your body. You can free us right now, and that won't happen to you.
Make an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Nat 1. Can I use lucky on a nat 1?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because I... Oh, okay.
Trust me, I know your crew. We have received multiple reports on your capabilities, and I know that there is no such
Alicia,
ability on your crew.
do it.
She just nods and disappears as she transforms into wind.
Where did she go?
Yeah. We
Raging
told
Bolt,
you, stupid lady.
Raging Bolt, let's break some nozzles while we can.
I
Alright.
actually crushed them closed rather than just break them off.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
try to do that as well, but I don't know if mine will work.
All right, you go ahead and make straight up strength checks for the both.
Oh, strength checks, okay.
Okay, so if it's a check, do I click on
The stat itself.
Yeah.
That's a save.
Dang it! Then
It's
poop.
beside the
That's to
save.
the left.
There we go.
That's to the left.
Oh,
Yeah, don't you
Click
get
on
advantage
word
on those?
strength.
A 6.
You do have advantage on strength checks in your hybrid form.
Oh yeah! Let's go!
All right.
Go!
There it is, first of the session.
Flint, you grab onto one of the nozzles and you squeeze as hard as you can, and Raging Bolt just walks by him with 3 fingers.
he's so
Just
much cooler than me,
crushes
chat.
it. One after the other, just grabbing it in with a fist full of metal, crushing it closed.
And then I curl up on the floor, covered up the vents with my cat.
Okay. Yeah, you do
Yeah,
so.
Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
You transform as much as you dare and just cover up the vents with as much of your body as possible.
I should not have used lucky on this. We were gonna kill him anyway.
Where did she go? No, your friends.
She's coming to kill you.
I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm not even on the island.
That sounds like a lie.
Can I insight that?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No way.
Doesn't he have hockey for his help with that? Or does that not work here?
This is
Uh,
crazy.
There is a hockey ability that will allow you to do that, but it's an activated one.
Okay.
I can't see
It's
it.
hard to tell.
Well,
It sounds like a half-truth to you, Raging Bolt.
So she's like maybe on a boat nearby or on a smaller island.
Something like that. You're not really 100% sure.
Anyway, I would recommend that you get off of that.
And why is that?
You hear as something slams against the door super hard.
You know what? Never mind. You just.
if you
I'll
just
get
stop
you
it
one of these
now,
days, lily pirates.
if you just stop it now, we might not kill you.
Oh, blah blah blah. Pirates, big, scary, bad. I know. I know.
I'm just looking. Is there like a camera or something?
There is.
I'm just looking straight at it as he says that.
You see the visual Denden Mushi roll its eyes.
Wait, the Denden Mushi's gonna die too.
It's wearing a little bubble over its head.
Aww. Aww.
That's so cute.
Take it with you. Take it with you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna see if I can try and like take it over.
Okay.
Actually, no.
He's
Raging
catching
Bolt
us
would be
now.
better at this. I'm gonna hand it to him.
You clamber up on top of one of the cages and pluck it off the wall. It just kind of looks at you and blinks a couple of times.
Raging Bolt, do you think you could try and hotwire this?
I use my intricately delicate claws on the mother.
Okay.
Snails have motherboards.
They
Yeah, they do now.
They do have a little device. They do have a little device attached to them that allows them
Yeah.
to focus their telepathic powers.
Okay.
Just make me an intelligence check with proficiency.
Okay.
Aww.
So with proficiency, that's going to be what, 9?
That's an 8.
No, an 8. Okay. You fiddle with it for a little bit, and then you realize you got off the vents.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Wait, he couldn't have done it while laying down?
I did in my own mind
Yeah.
walk over there and do it, but that was
No,
my
I was
fault.
handing it to him while he was laying down.
Okay. We can say that you're still over top of the vents.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's another up against the door.
I'm assuming that is our good friend, January.
Or at least, yeah, hopefully one of them.
Alright, let me check one thing real fast.
Also, while he's doing that, I'm gonna keep looking around for like another entrance or something.
Alright, you do so. A couple of minutes pass before finally the door finally buckles inwards, and then with another flies open. The shutters trying to block it just shatter into metallic pieces as the door slams open and January Cole muscles his way through.
January! I owe you a drink.
Alicia is close behind him. She gives you a big smile, Flint, as she holds up a set of keys.
I owe you a drink too, Alicia.
I'm trying to cut back, but I appreciate it.
I owe you a virgin martini. That'll work.
She immediately starts running around to the cages, unlocking the cages, and then fumbling through before finally finding the key that unlocks the slave collars as well. The first lady she unlocks just grabs onto her and just starts crying. Alicia just gives her a big smile and pats the back of her head.
It's okay now. We're here to
Are allowed if it will make you feel better.
You're just gonna snuggle up to all of them.
I didn't say that.
Really big cat.
All right, let's get out of here. I mean, I can't imagine any exposure to that neurotoxin is going to be good for us.
Yeah.
She runs around, unlocking the last of the cages. You have a group of about 20 slaves here.
Okay, do we have any revolutionaries who we, like, had to escort the slaves off the island? Like, any...
They're all going to have to go with you to Grove's, to the shipyard for escape.
Okay.
Can we take them now? Because it sounds like they cleared out that area already, the disruptor squad.
Speaking of which, Eep,
Yes.
as you and Gemini are charging towards the hotels, you can see a familiar figure to you.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What figure? Luke?
You slam your log into another structure. It collapses into a pile of dust. You turn and your heart clenches in your chest.
No.
As Shoestring Bella stands guarding the hotels.
Eep genuinely looks like he's the most confused little guy that's ever existed ever. He kind of lowers his log and looks at her and tries to make eye contact with her.
She looks up at you and gives you a half smile.
Hey there, Eve.
Huh?
Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not. It's just a different path. That's all.
I won't fight you.
She throws her head back.
Ah! Why did I say yes? Why did I say yes to this stupid assignment? Okay. Alright.
She gives a slight bow towards Nefertari Mimi.
Okay, I respect you as a ruler, but unfortunately, according to my station as a Vice Admiral of the Marines, I have to stand opposed to you, especially because there are some very important people in those hotels behind me. They cannot come to any harm.
But listen, there's bad people on this island, like really bad people, and people you're protecting are bad.
She squeezes her eyes shut.
I don't expect you to understand the intricacies of all of this. I joined the Marines because they're a necessary force. If it weren't for them, pirates, bad pirates, would have full reign over these oceans. There would be nothing we could do about it. It would be a world of chaos. But I fully recognize that what's happening here is evil. Nothing more, nothing less. Despite that, in order to maintain this position that I have, not my rank, I don't care about rank, but position as a defender of true justice, I can't let you guys pass here.
Are we on the way to the shipyard, considering we have the 20 children?
So you guys have cleared out Grove 20 and are moving over to Grove 10, which is where currently Luffy is continuing to cause destruction. At this point, he's probably moved on to Grove 1 and 2.
You said Eep was at the hotels. Can you move us
Yes.
to the places we are whenever we get to them?
Right about here is where Eep is.
Hmm.
And this is Salaki. Yeah, you're about right there. And then
Tell
the
me.
rest of you are currently crossing into Grove 10. So Salaki's here, the rest of you right there.
This is me and Bolt.
Why aren't you red?
Because we're green.
Oh,
I'm trying to add a little stick.
We like, you know, we like using money to solve our problems.
Yeah, actually.
true.
I'll turn to the commander of this squadron and just say, I'll do anything except attack her. What do you want me to do?
This is going to be Tinsel Grog.
Tinsel Grog. Got it.
He looks at the Vice Admiral and looks at Mimi. You think we can take her, Mimi? She just shrugs.
It's been a long time since I've been able to really stretch. Let's give it a go. Why not? Hey,
Yeah.
can you go to the shipyard?
On it. And he immediately starts taking off running. I don't know what was I don't know what was after
Come on,
that.
man.
Gemini kind of jogs after you. Ares looks at Shoestring Bella. I think it would be better if I took care of her. Mimi just shrugs,
Shoot yourself.
and she runs out. Pardon me. Ah, sneezing is agony. So Shoestring. So Ares and Bella kind of face each other. Her knuckles cracking as she clenches her fists.
Division Commander of the Unstoppable Armada Pirates. Gotta say, this is the most interesting fight of my career.
Nuke fist, Shoestring Bella.
She's
Your
so
reputation
She
precedes you.
is.
His fists crackle with hockey as they are coated in hardening. They charge at each other, and you flinch and your eyes close as you can feel the impact rock the world behind you.
Oh my goodness.
Aw.
As Eve is running towards the shipyard, whoever's behind him is like hit with like globs of like tears. He's trying very hard not to show that he is like falling.
Aw.
All right. As you begin to run, there is the crack of a gun firing.
Oh my goodness.
Pardon me. Eep.
Yes.
17 to hit.
That hits.
No. How does that hit?
Because not everybody's a freak like you, Salaki.
Salaki.
What the heck?
Wait,
No,
you said
no, wait, you have a high IC too? Nice.
Yeah, 19.
High five.
Give me a second. I must tend to my cat.
Okay, that's fine. There's a crack of something being fired through the air. Oh shoot, did I not do this correctly? Okay, here we go. I have made a grave error today.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I did not make the correct character sheet. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go off of averages. Eep, you're going to take 12 points of piercing damage as something slams into your side. You feel a piercing pain as a bullet sinks into you. Mimi looks up, and her eyes narrow as another individual carrying a rifle in a smoking rifle in his hands glances down at you all from one of the mangrove trees. He has olive skin and like a warm brown toned hair as he looks down at you. Mimi pulls a gun out of her side holster, a simple revolver.
Vice Admiral Chung.
He just looks towards the three of you.
Now, while I understand Vice Admiral Bella's logic here, I can't say I entirely agree with her decision.
He cocks the rifle again and aims it back at you all. I'm sorry, but in the name of the Marines, I'm going to have to ask you to surrender.
The only person I want to take on his accent. The only person I would surrender to is Bella, and you're not her. And is there anything nearby to throw? That's not my log.
There is debris and everything around you because the Revolutionary Army has forged ahead of you all.
I want to pick up the biggest object I can muster and chuck it at him. How far away is he actually?
He's about, I'm going to call it about 90 feet away.
Yeah, I'm chucking it.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit. You can use your strength for this.
Throw a house at him.
Mm.
Aww.
All right, you chuck it up, and while it doesn't hit him, it does slam into the tree, requiring him to jump from that tree to another nearby branch. He lands, and Mimi, with barely even looking, unloads 2 shots towards him. First one is a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Rick,
Second is a 6. So that does not hit. Sorry, Mimi, that's going to be a 2d8 plus 8. So 48. Okay. Alright, 21 points of piercing damage. As the bullet hits him mid-air, he flinches. He flinches but manages to maintain his footing, I think. Yeah, he flinches but manages to maintain his footing as he looks back down, and Tinsel Grog just grins.
So you want to have a fighter fight, huh? Let's have some fun then.
And he lifts his own sniper rifle and is going to fire. That's a hit and a hit. Dang, Grog.
Let's go.
All right, first. No, that's Mimi. Dang it. Oh, a total of 54 points of damage from those 2 shots.
Let's go.
Let's see. 5. Okay. With each of the hits, Vice Admiral Chung stumbles, but manages to maintain his footing in the trees. He glances up, his eyes full of determination as he takes his rifle and aims it back down at you all once again. He's aiming towards Grog for these next couple of shots. There's a as his gun jams.
Thank goodness.
He just goes and throws the rifle, pulls out a sidearm, and is going to fire with that. That is going to be a hit. And as he fires, the bullet is coated in hockey as it flies out of the barrel. The bullet streaming down, covered in black lightning. All right, 20 points of damage from that shot. Slims. Tinsel Grog almost falls over from the impact of the bullet on his leg. Mimi immediately charges and dives behind cover. Yeep, what you doing?
I only have 40 feet of movement, but I am running up to where he is while also chucking stuff at him. So I'm just trying to get close.
Okay, you can do that. So you get 2 attacks.
Okay. And I'm just, again, chucking stuff.
Yep, this does add your proficiency as well.
Oh,
So let me do this.
yeah.
There you go. There you go. That's good.
I'll hit him once. I'm guessing that hits.
Yes. Are you electroing this?
Yes.
All right. You pick up a shattered piece of wood, coat it with electro, and launch it towards him. His eyes widen as it slams into him, dealing
42. Wow.
42 points of damage.
Eat my goat.
Wow.
And then you said I have another attack, correct?
Yes.
I'm chucking someone else at him. 16.
All right. The first one hits him, and he falls out of the tree.
Let's.
Your second one just flies right over him. You hear a Stress relief time. As Gemini leaps up, jumps off of your shoulder, and raises her mace into the air. As she does, it's coated in hockey, and you can see sparks of heat starting to be thrown off of the weapon.
Oh my goodness.
She has a feral grin on her face.
No.
She's going to bring down her iron mace. 22 is going to be a hit. And with a massive blast of flame as the fire explodes around her weapon, he's going to take another 25 points of damage.
Sheesh.
Okay, so that's going to be 57, 63. All right, or 62 rather. Sometimes maths are hard. It slams into him and sends him rocketing like a flaming meteor down to the ground. He straight up bounces from the impact, and Gemini, still smiling, falling down after him, winds her mace back, and with one spin, two spins, is going to slam it down into him. But he, at the last second, rolls out of the way. A gout of flame explodes from where the impact of her mace hits the ground and causes a crater. As he tries to get up to his feet, Tinsel Grog just grins. One shot, two shots, both of them heading towards the Vice Admiral. He looks up, dodges the first one, and moves out of the way of the second one. That's when Nefertari Mimi looks up, out from behind her cover. And instead of simply firing, she charges.
Oh my goodness.
She charges right up to the daggum Vice Admiral, who kind of looks up in surprise, and spins her revolver, catches it, pulls it across her chest, aims it point blank at the guy. The first shot, he barely manages to dodge, and the second one, she places right on his chest, mid-dodge, and fires it. That's going to be That's going to be a lot to hit.
I love her.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Let me... Another 20 points of damage.
Oh my goodness. This poor man.
And with that, Vice Admiral Chung stumbles back, falls down to a knee, and slumps over.
Let's go!
Mimi spins the revolver in her hand, grabs it, and holsters it. She turns back towards you.
Let's hurry. We don't want to be the late ones.
Good job. Really good job. And he starts off running.
She gives a gentle curtsy, a little bit of blood staining her dress.
Love her. Eep is running.
All right, you all continue through, crossing the bridge over to Grove 40, the tourist zone. It is currently being evacuated. There are people running as hard as they can towards the shipyard, towards the small docks on the northwest side of the Grove. And Nefertari, Tinsel Grog, points towards a couple of key locations and hands you a bag. Eep.
Okay, what's I take it.
Place it down at the most structurally sound foundation, and then press the button that's poking out of the bag, and then run.
Run as fast as you can.
He nods enthusiastically.
Eve, have you ever performed acts of terrorism? Don't worry, we'll get you well acquainted with them today.
We love teaching innocent children.
Friendly terrorism, right?
Don't think too
Friendly
hard
terrorism.
about it.
I trust you.
Oh, good.
Mimi just rolls her eyes and grabs a bag of her own.
All right.
He looks over at Mimi and like whispers out the side of his mouth.
What is terrorism?
It's terrorism.
Acts of terror and destruction that disrupts daily life.
And it's a good thing, right?
Today it is.
And then he smiles confidently and a little twinkle goes off to the side of his head.
Oh my god.
Gemini
Find out that Eep is an absolute terrorist.
just glances at Mimi out of the corner of her eye. You're terrifying. Mimi just nods her head.
Wow.
And what's the most structurally sound building around here?
All right, so in the tourist section, there are a multitude of hotels and shops. There's even a shopping mall.
Oh, so people are in them?
No, they're rapidly being evacuated.
I was thought, okay, he's going up to the mall. He's thinking, probably the biggest location, the better,
Yes, you find, using your knowledge of building ships, buildings are definitely different than ships, but I mean, there's a bit of a similarity, at least in terms of this looks important to hold the whole thing together.
Yeah.
And this is an important foundational piece. So you place a couple of the bags down. Gemini splits off from you and goes towards a couple of the hotels, placing down bags of her own. And then, what would you like to do?
Is there any toy shops nearby?
Yeah.
Eve is gonna run around and grab the most innocent looking toys and put them holding the detonators.
Oh my gosh. What
And
the
then-
heck is wrong with you?
He's gonna wind them up and start running.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. You wind them up, and there's a little smiling monkey that's put it.
Okay, Jinx. Okay.
There's a
Fighting
little
terrorism. This is.
Happy terrorism.
There, a squad of Marines runs in from the docks, looking a little worse for wear, and takes one glance over the area, lay their eyes on the psychological monstrosity that has just been created, and the captain just simply takes off his Marine cap and looks towards everybody else in his squad. New orders. Instead of finding the Revolutionary Army, we run. And they run screaming in terror as explosions go off, collapsing the buildings. A hotel falls over, crushing a portion of a shopping district. It's chaos, destruction.
Eep.
You all regroup at the end of the tourist zone, heading into the shipyard.
As the explosions went off behind Eep, he spread out his arms and smiled, and in one hand holding a little teddy bear, just half the time. He just did a good thing in his mind.
Eep just did a Joker.
He did. He really did.
Oswald,
Yeah.
your blades cut down yet another pirate that was foolish enough to try and stand in your guys' way. As the Revolutionary Army, the spearhead continues to push through the lawless zone. You're almost caught up to Luffy, about to cross the bridge over from groves 10 through 19 into 1 through 9. Salaki,
Same.
as you Geppo through the air, pushing off with each kick, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. Please don't be that bad. That's that bad.
All right, as you, Oswald, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, and you jerk your attention towards the sky as you see Salaki struck by a beam of purple energy
Uh-oh.
and blast him out of the sky. Salaki, you're going to take 45 points of lightning damage
Oh my gosh.
as you fall.
Jumper
As you fall
Jackson.
towards the ground. I need you to make another dex save.
What is with me today?
All right, as
I
you
have a
as
plus
you tumble
10.
as you tumble towards the ground, you manage to thrust out one of your legs in one kick of strength to let out one final Geppo that breaks your fall. You hit the ground and roll. Oh boy! Lily pirates! It must be my birthday!
It really isn't.
Standing on top of one of the raised roots and looking down from his face hooded and his sandy blonde hair waving in the winds is Jumper Jackson, his massive cannon over his right shoulder. He looks at you and then looks down at you, Oswald, his eyes gleaming. And I owe you for a lot of humiliation.
I was going to be nice to you. I really was. But you know, since you are here, I would like to show you something. I learned a new technique. Let me show you its features. And I would like to try something new here. I would like to try to cause my hockey to dance.
Wow.
What?
With specifically, because you mentioned this earlier, Luke, I'm going to cast Hockey Haka. To cause my hockey to dance to the sheer violence and vitriol of the Polynesian war dance, the Haka.
That's really cool.
That is absolutely going to be 10 stamina.
Yep.
That's so cool.
As you ignite the raw willpower within you, the force of hockey. A straight up primal force of rhythm begins to erupt out of you. Your arms begin to twitch, your teeth clench, and your eyes squint shut as your hockey begins to rage within you. You have activated Hockey Haka.
Let's freaking go. All right. So, for my next trick, I am going to actually. Where is Jumper Jackson again?
He's about 40 feet away from you, standing on top of a raised mangrove root.
That would be no problem. I am going to switch into my crow stance. And I'm going to use Flying Slash.
Okay. All right, so...
Oh, and of course I am jumping as well.
Okay.
I'm jumping as far as I can in the air, and I'm going to use Flying Slash. And you said he was about how far away from me?
He's about 40 feet.
Oh, 40 feet. That'll land plenty easy, considering that's, 3 times my level. 5 times my level. Never mind, it's a lot.
Yep.
5 times my level is 9, so yeah, that'll be plenty good. I am going to... I'm going to jump in the air. I'm going to hit him with a... Let me hit my global damage modifiers for Crow Stance. And I don't think that adds any more damage. No, it doesn't add any more damage.
I believe it does, actually. I believe it adds 2 to the damage.
Well, the crow stance does, but I was thinking about flying slash.
I see.
Yep, and I am going to imbue my weapons as well with, I think it was spirit weapons. Hold on, I have my hockeys down here. Weapon imbuement. Yeah, I already have spirit weapon, I guess. Yeah, spirit weapons. There it is. 3 hockey points. Weapon imbuement. Spot 5 is bonus action. +2 to bonus attack rolls. And they deal maximum double damage against structures. You know what? How much hockey do I have? Huh?
You should have as much as your level.
Okay, so I should have 9 hockey then.
Correct. 9 hockey points.
All right, so I will be bringing myself down to 1 hockey, and I'm hitting this dude with not only the spirit weapon, but also imbuement. And I'm going to be making this attack with my rapier.
All right, roll to hit.
Alrighty, rapier. I hit the wrong button. This one. Oops, I hit it twice.
Oof.
Rapier.
As you activate your hockey, it goes absolutely out of control and explodes through your rapier with an intensity that you weren't ready for. As you thrust your rapier forward to try and do a flying slash, it's barely off target. But as it blasts close to just missing Jumper Jackson's face by millimeters, cutting through his hood, his eyes go wide. As you stumble forward, there's a beat of silence. The entire center half of one of the mangroves just blasts apart. Jumper Jackson slowly looked behind him. What? What was that?
That's a great question.
From something you want to get very, very far away from.
As you say that, your hockey erupts from you in a blast of black lightning. You still have one more attack. You can't make it a flying slash, but...
Oh, of course. Well, I do still have my bonus action. That does allow me to do stance change. Did I boon?
That would have been used by your...
hockey.
Right.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to... yeah, I'm just gonna run up as close as I can, I guess, because I don't really have any way to make it to him.
All right. You dash towards, trying to get close.
Actually, no, because I can get close enough, because I can do 35 feet of movement, or 30 feet of movement. Then I can jump again, I think. Because then my crow stance will allow me to make a single weapon attack against each creature within 10 feet of me.
Okay. Okay. I'll allow it. Your jump height is tripled. That's the big one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You dash up and then kick off the ground, and you're right in front of him. You can see the fear in his eyes as you're suddenly just right there.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna make another rapier attack, baby. Come on, nat 20. Oh!
What? I hate everything. What the heck is this?
I freaking
called it. Bro said nat 20 that it happened.
Wow.
I felt it in my bones.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. All right. Yep.
Okay, so how is hockey gonna affect this?
Roll damage. Just roll damage.
Okay. Let me roll damage on my rapier.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll it again because crit.
Did it not automatically?
It added the crow and the spirit weapon imbuement.
Okay, so let me. So it would normally just be that 17 damage from that
Oh, okay.
first one. Because that is with the crypt.
Okay, I got you. Oh yeah, it says rolling 2.
However, your hockey is currently dancing almost out of control.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. Roll me. Holy crap. Okay, roll me 6d10.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a number.
That
is a
certainly
number.
is.
Oh,
there's-
that's a number.
That is a number.
58 total points of damage.
Wow.
As you thrust your rapier forward once again, it slams into his chest, and the gentle coating of hockey that you normally have from just basic spirit weapons suddenly flashes an angry black color that turns into a swirling spiral of absolute chaos. It looks like black bladed wind just explodes from your rapier and slams into Jumper Jackson, knocking him back and spinning him through the air. He roars out in pain as he slams onto the ground, bounces up, and just hits the ground and slides.
Well, I could have done that as a 2-sword style attack, I guess. Maybe.
No, that takes an action.
Yeah, that's fair.
He spits out a mouthful of blood and pulls himself up. No, seriously! What is that?
Something I can make so much more dangerous. I haven't even caused my heart to start beating as fast as it can. Oh, excuse my slurring, I'm a bit excited.
He lifts up his massive beam weapon.
Can I shoot him while he's doing that?
Yes, you can. Roll a hit.
Not letting the
You know what?
enemy.
I'm just gonna shave right in front of him.
Okay.
He's right in front of him.
Don't ignore me! And then I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Okay, the first one hits, the second one does not.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's 23 damage.
Oh, jeez. All right, yeah, you are suddenly right in front of him. It really does kind of feel like Eustace Kid, you know, with Shanks all of a sudden right in front of him while he was charging his attack. And
Ignore me!
just
You don't just shoot a man out of the sky and then expect to get away with it.
You shoot him in the shoulder, and he kind of jerks back, glances at you with defiance before his smile turns absolutely manic. Fine, killing us both. What? And he slams his weapon into the ground.
Oh.
And discharges all of the energy. Dex save.
Dex save. Please. Yes.
Wow.
That is so
Salaki
deserved.
Same! Salaki Same!
Oh, let's go. That makes up for the other 3.
Yeah.
There is a massive explosion as his weapon overloads and completely shatters, releasing all of the energy into a massive radius around. Just lightning is being thrown off as both you and Jumper Jackson are blasted back. You're going to take 25 points of lightning damage.
My goodness.
He's going to take more.
Because that was halved.
So glad I saved that. I would literally have died.
That's
Oh, you gotta
crazy.
heal yourself.
Wait a second,
Yeah,
wait a second,
I
wait a
was-
second, wait a second.
Uh-oh.
37, my bad.
37?
37.
Okay,
Please heal yourself.
oh, that's a amount of HP I'm on.
Please heal yourself.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be Salaki okay.
Everything's gonna be Salaki
Salaki
super.
Jumper Jackson is going to activate his Ranger's Focus ability.
What? Curses!
Rest in peace, Salaki.
As a bonus action.
Literally.
And he's going to get another attack.
Rest in peace, Salaki.
He's going to look up, blood pouring down his face, as he just smiles with a manic grin.
Ah. It's been a while since I've had to try.
Huh?
Lightning explodes from him as he activates his Devil Fruit. The pieces of his gun swirling around him in a hurricane of destruction.
Rest in peace, Salaki.
He then just kind of roars into the sky as pieces of metal, shrapnel, just explode forward. I need another dex save from you, Salaki.
It'd be bad this
Oh, 22.
Let's go.
All right, that is going to be a success.
Whew. I may still die.
So Jumper Jackson is okay. All right. Wow, that was a pitiful roll there, Jumper Jackson. You're going to take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, we're still standing. Barely.
He's survivable.
You don't even know.
Bro had 8 hit
Jumper
points.
Jumper Jackson gasps and kind of keels over for a minute before he looks at you.
Just fall.
Your turn, Oswald.
Ready? Oh gosh, this is hard to think. You know what? I'm gonna have to switch into wolf stance on this one. I don't know, maybe that's dex saves. Bull stance. That one ups my movement speed, doesn't it?
Yes. Bull
Yes,
stance
increases by 10 feet. Actually, no, crow stance is better because I have triple jump height. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with crow
damage
stance.
as well.
Oh yeah, true. I guess I will be switching to bull stance then. Yep. So bull stance. I'm going to. Would I be able to make it to them with just my
Yes,
current
you would.
movement? Okay. Then I'm going to charge him and hit him with a two sword style hit.
All right, roll to hit.
All right.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay. So we roll damage. Would I activate both the scimitar and rapier imbuement, or just one imbuement?
Both.
Both. All right. Then we shall roll the damage. Oh,
Not
dang.
1 and it
I rolled
still
a
does
1.
20. That is insane.
30 points of damage on that attack.
It was
How do you want to do this?
Well, his name is Jumper Jackson, so I'm going to take my rapier. I'm going to put it into like just above his pelvis. Put it there. I'm going to take the scimitar and kind of like slash the bottom of his legs off and just kind of hold him there for a moment.
What the
Okay.
crap?
I wanted him to live.
And I'm going to look
He
at
almost
him.
killed me.
You stab him
Going-
through and slice the lower halves of his legs off. He just
You're not so jumpy now, are you, Mr. Jackson?
Oh my goodness.
And when you get to, well, wherever you go, tell them I'm coming. I want to see you again.
his head lolls forward.
I assume he's dead at this point.
Don't shoot shots out of the sky in your next life, okay? It's not very nice.
He is not moving.
Oh,
Heal yourself,
I guess he.
Okay,
I'm going to remove my rapier from his pelvis and kind of like catch his body as I do so. Is
You
there
can feel-
anywhere that there's like dirt or something I can bury him with?
You can feel the faintest breath from him.
Hey, Jackson! No!
Well, you wouldn't know this because I'm just feeling him.
I'm just
I'll
yelling
kind
at
of-
him.
I'll kind of take his body to mine and kind of embrace him in a hug and just, I'm sorry it had to come to this, Jackson. But I wish you to know you're a very good opponent and a better friend.
He hated you, bro.
Tell him that.
That's gonna make him
This
suffer
man
as he
shot me out of the
dies.
sky! Solaki says, coughing up blood, wounds littering his body. He hit me twice!
You'll be fine, you silly shark. Use your devil fruit. It's the only one that heals.
And then I'm going to use my devil. It's also not the only one that heals, contrary to popular belief. I'm just the best, alright? And I'm gonna heal myself. Luke, what's my penalty for healing myself?
I believe it just heals you for half the stamina that you put in. So you put in 10, you get 5d10.
Okay. Then I'll do that. Oh, no.
That sucks.
That was a very bad roll. Oh wow.
Very bad.
No.
All right,
You
so
know
you heal
what? I
yourself.
don't...
Do we have
You
like
feel the burn clearing up.
do we have medics in the army?
They're a bit occupied at the moment.
First off,
Oswald.
I'm going to. Is Jackson dead at this point, or is he still alive?
Seems like he's barely clinging on to life.
What do we do here?
But you,
What's up?
the way that his legs are currently bleeding out, he doesn't have long.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my rapier and kind of place it through his temple.
Okay.
Wait, Oswald, he's already dead. What are you doing?
He wasn't quite dead, but
Alright.
he needed.
Do you want me to save him? Because I could have.
Nah, I'm still placing it through his temple. As a doctor, I know this is not very recoverable.
It's a devil fruit
Magic
user.
healing fruit.
It's a devil fruit user.
Healing fruit.
Screw science.
He could probably reconnect his legs, actually.
Yeah, true.
Probably could.
This is a hard decision for me.
It
What
really
would
made the
Oswald do?
ultimate doctor.
What would Oswald do?
Oswald would. Because he knows even if he does repair him, as much as he hated him, he would come back.
Exactly.
He'd do more. So I'd have to put him down as much as it would hurt Oswald to lose anyone he would consider a patient.
Did you
Okay.
talk to
Leave
this man
him
like
leg-
once?
You could leave him legless and just repair him, and they wouldn't, still be.
Now, the human spirit is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna just put him down as gently as one
Wait.
can.
Supposed to
We
put him
could
down like a
just
dog.
ask him. You can just ask him. I mean, I can like halfway heal him, and then we'll be like, "Hey Jackson, are you gonna be stupid and dumb for the rest of your life?" And it's
The
probably-
decision has been made.
All right.
Alright.
You
No, I'm not
finish off-
against killing him. It's just like
All right. As you do so, you
this
hear.
crew's gonna hate us.
That was
Oh!
rude.
Your corpse lady! Corpse lady! I have a corpse for you!
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
She drifts down towards the corpse of Jumper Jackson and looks up at you, Oswald.
Can I ask?
You know what? I would prefer if you didn't. This one deserves peace.
That assumes you can stop me. I asked nicely first.
That is understandable. Well, here's a compromise. I will bury him, I will leave this place, and whatever happens afterwards is... Well, whatever happens, I won't know.
Yuck. I gotta clean off dirt.
She's very nice.
Probably just roll.
Make a
I don't know if there's
make a persuasion check.
persuasion. Okay.
Mhm.
Persuasion, baby. That's a 10.
Yikes.
Not very good.
She just holds out her hands and does a gimme gimme motion.
Alright, fine. I'll hand her the body.
Yay!
She grabs the corpse and holds it up in front of her, gives a big smile, lifts up one of her fingers and pokes him in the forehead. And you just see it. He looks down at you. Uncalled for!
Well, it was the best thing in the moment.
You're alive. What?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm absolutely going. Sable's Theo just does a karate chop on the top of his head.
Bad.
I would like to say before she does that, I would be like, that is if the mistress allows.
What? You literally
What
just
do you
killed
mean?
this guy.
I serve no master.
I'm
well-
the reason you're alive. Well, you're not alive, you're dead. But I kept you here.
You what?
We're gonna be so good friends.
And she hugs him. No.
Miss Sable, so I have a question.
Feel like this is fate worse than death. I have made many mistakes today. Ah well. I just add another one to the malpractice pile.
Sable's Theo
Sables.
looks down.
Does he still have his devil fruit ability?
She pokes him in the back, and you can see purple lightning come out of him. And he goes, "Ah! Stop that!"
Oh, you have a very cool devil fruit. You want to join our crew?
I'll think about it.
Cool.
I love her.
I think it'd be really funny if
women.
Jumper Jackson had to help us.
I refuse. I will pass on. I will
You
pass on.
literally
This is
shot me
awful.
out of the sky, bro. That was so uncalled for.
I literally hate you.
Oh, what did I do to you? I have never interacted with you a single time.
You
You're my crew.
dodged. Do you know how painful it is to have your face ground through 4 city blocks worth of cobblestone?
Okay, that wasn't directly my fault.
Technically, Lily dodged.
Well, how about the part where you killed me?
That wasn't me. I saw you once out of spite.
Listen. That was me. Okay,
Hey, you
get
do
your
not
facts
get to
straight.
talk. You literally just killed this
You
man.
have lost all rights to this conversation the second you chopped off my legs to make a pun.
Man, it was a good pun.
It literally wasn't. Anyway, Sables, if you want to join our crew, Lily's probably somewhere in the shipyard, so you can just kind of hop on the ship.
I want to die.
Oh wait, Jumper Jackson, can you get your crew to like help as well? Because like they'll probably miss you and stuff.
Well, you see, unfortunately for you, they got Buster called.
L. Wait a second.
Plus ratio. Plus ratio.
No.
Jackson, no!
Oswald.
And which one is it? Oh dear. It's the worst one. Well, gentlemen, it's been an honor.
Sabaody is literally sprinting away. He is out of there as fast as physically possible.
He
Sabaody
hears
is
the word
not
and he's
there anymore.
gone. Oh my
I have trauma, okay? My best friend almost died because of one of these
Can I-
things.
Before you start the music, can I send you one to use?
I
I have a good one.
It has to be available on Spotify.
It is on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Let me see.
does Justin
Bye.
have
Brains.
does Justin have a camera too?
Yes, I do. I definitely do.
Oh,
You
wait,
say
But unfortunately, they heard Buster call and then the screen switched, and because I am not there anymore.
you're just
Oh my
running away with the POV of your face.
Running with every little bit of effort he has.
Like it's Cloverfield, it's just a POV of your face.
All right.
Come on, bro.
Oswald falls to the ground. Theo's eyes dilate.
Good luck, Theo!
We're gonna leave now.
What? I haven't said my piece of mind yet.
Oh my god.
She just drifts away, holding him by the scruff of his neck.
Hey, let me.
Do we have transponder cells on us? Can I talk to the rest of the crew?
I feel like we would have gotten some, right? Walkie-talkies. Oh no.
Well,
He's not responding.
Standing to his feet, twitching, limbs cracking, eyes completely coal black. Mr. Fez rises.
Oh, my beautiful world.
No. No.
This is the most I've ever been out of this shell. Oh, it's wonderful though. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun here. Oh, what are we doing now, Oswald? Oh yeah, I remember. I see everything.
The war is still raging around you. Pirates versus revolutionaries.
He kind of just takes off the fez and kind of scratches the side of his head for a moment. Where do we go now? Oh, I know where the civilians are. That'll be fun. And he crackles, pops, and explodes into his hybrid form as he skitters towards Island 70.
This is so bad.
Large, hairy limbs explode from his back, reaching down onto the ground as his single eye on the top splits into 2, 4, 6. Mandibles explode from the side of his mouth as he dashes off towards 70.
Doing this. Just forgot. Little friendly pals. Let's get looking. And little spiders just erupt from my body and skitter all over the island.
All right. What specifically are you looking for?
Anything that Mr. Fez can, well, particularly terrify.
Okay. Definitely Grove 70. And after a few minutes of searching, you can also see that there are quite a few people bunched up in the shipyards as well.
Where were we when this happened? Oh, yeah, we were in Grove 40.
Tip of Grove 10.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Right about here.
You know what? Hotels have more verticality. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. And we continue to skitter towards 70.
You do so. Flint, Elysia, Raging Bolt,
This is so bad for them.
all of you cross the bridge into Grove 10, and you see Salaki sprinting.
Salaki?
Guys, we need to go! We need to go!
What happened? Where's Oswald?
Spider! Spider!
No. No.
Tell the entire revolutionary! Tell Mr. Sandwinder, we have to go!
I take out my transponder still.
All right.
And I'm going to...
Gotcha.
Sandwinder! Sandwinder!
Oh,
The thing
okay.
happened. Oswald turned into a big monster. Where was he going, Salaki?
I don't know. I left. I heard Busticle and I dipped. He's probably going to be the most nuisance, though. So wherever that
he
might
might
be.
go to you guys. He might try and kill revolutionaries. He's very strong.
He's so volatile right now. He will kill anyone and anything. Honestly, base case scenario, lead an admiral to him. That is all I can think of right now.
That's actually a great idea. You could get an admiral to fight him. It could take an admiral out of the fight.
It could. If you find a bunch of spiders, take an admiral to their leader.
As you say that, you notice abnormally large black spiders just
through the underbrush.
Kill them with fire! Kill them with fire!
I'm gonna throw a fireball at them.
Okay.
Okay, as I'm doing this, I'm going to point the camera to me and I'm going to explain what's happening to the people watching. One of our crewmates turns into a big monster when certain words are said. This is not intended to happen. If any innocent people die, this was not a direct cause of the revolutionaries.
Yeah, this is all the Lily Pirates. Put it on us.
No, well, it's our fault. It's our fault if it happens,
literally
not
was
the
us.
revolutionaries.
Yep. Oh wait, we have two streams going on right now. Hey guys.
Oh yeah, look at each other.
We just put the snails up to each other.
It switches over to eat POV and like calming
Good
lo-fi
question.
music is playing.
Eve is living his best life. Can I ask a question?
Yes,
Do I feel what my spiders feel?
you can see through their eyes.
Oh.
Okay,
So I'm going to cause a few of them to gather in that area and form a bit of a speaker.
Okay.
A crude speaker, yes, but
if it's possible.
why, hello there, friends.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up,
Somebody's
shut up.
playing with my toys.
How do my head?
Please, be a pal and let me have my fun. I'm not gonna hurt anyone, just terrify them.
You promise you
Where are you
won't kill
going?
them?
Oh, why would I tell you that? But I'm sure you can guess where I might be, considering my proclivities.
Can I do like an
Any ideas,
intelligence
Mike?
check to guess? 'Cause
This would be more of an insight.
Insight, okay.
Can we both do one?
Yeah, you can do one as well.
Nice.
Easy, baby.
Civilians.
Oh, you're going to 70.
Oh, this ends wider.
You bright bulb.
Sends wider, he's
I'll
going
have
to
a nice
70.
cocoon spun up for you before you get here. Just, don't touch anything.
Sends wider, he's
Hey, we
going for
will-
the civilians.
Understood. We don't have the manpower to split up at this point.
Mr. Winder, oh Mr. Winder.
Do you know where an admiral is? Can you warn the admiral and tell them that someone very strong is going to kill civilians?
Yeah, this is a lot
Akator
bigger.
Hey,
Akator are
this
retreating
representation.
to the Marine headquarters.
What?
I would like to
Are you
say
telling me
that's a
there's no admirals here?
misrepresentation of who I am. I'm not gonna kill them. I mean, maybe if they don't have too much to offer me, but not planning on it.
Spider, wouldn't you rather go terrorize an admiral?
No, those ones have pretty big fangs.
Well, he
Lot of
retreated, so
fear,
he's probably
though.
weak right now.
That's true.
You could go to the Marine headquarters, there's also a lot of Marines there.
Yeah. There's a bunch of Marines.
I never really liked the Marines. Too many blades,
But
weapons.
they'll also be really scared of you. You'll be strong
yeah.
enough to
True.
attack them.
But we spiders aren't exactly known to be persistent predators. We're more of a patience predator.
I'm gonna try
Not-
something. So lucky.
17.
I
What
want to
are you
try
doing,
something. I'm gonna say Buster Call and see if anything happens. Buster Call.
Wait, mute the stream, mute the stream, mute the stream.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm going to. I'll probably mute the stream before. I think I would be smart enough to do that.
We can't let this get out.
Yeah, and Salaki would have warned me before I said it anyway. And
Okay.
he needs to. You need to mute yours too, Salaki.
Yep. I already have one.
Then I'm gonna say Buster Call to the
Alright.
spiders. See if anything happens.
Mr. Fez, D20, please.
D20, baby. /R1 D20. That one, baby.
Is that good or bad for us?
Is that good?
That's Fez rolling. Not Oswald.
As you are skittering along, the consciousness of Mr. Fez fades.
Yes! Yes! We did it!
Wait, so what happens to spiders? Will we know it worked?
However, the consciousness of your Zoan Devil Fruit takes over fully.
No. I think we made it worse.
Roll
We made it
now.
so much worse.
I think
We made it so much worse.
So,
There
would
is
you mind
no
giving me a
there is
brief
no longer
excerpt?
any intelligence within the physical form of Mr. Fez.
Reginald,
Oh, that's no fun.
Alicia, I love you all if we die.
Yeah. Yeah,
I-
no.
I don't know what to do here.
Hey, Sandswinder, could you go send Luffy over there? This is like a real big issue.
Luffy, unfortunately, has run into a bigger problem.
A bigger
Who?
Cutting over to the Marine base, Akatora, beaten, bloodied, but still standing tall and proud, stands in with the gate, the bridge leading over to Marine headquarters. He stands on one side as Luffy floats towards the other. Luffy's smile is gone. Akatora steps to the left and does a salute.
Oh no.
As a man with long black hair flowing down his back, spiked,
No way.
intense red eyes, tan skin,
No way.
scars crisscrossing over his body, with an impressive beard almost reaching down to the middle of his chest. Steps forward. Even taller than Akatora. The man wearing a pristine marine coat crosses his arms.
He's a Marine?
Monkey D. Luffy, you've caused enough damage here. Will you surrender? Or will I have to repel you?
Luffy looking down.
I thought you just, signed papers and stuff.
That is the majority of my job, yes. But in certain circumstances, I'm allowed to come down from Marineford and do things myself. Monkey D. Luffy, I am Fleet Admiral Wukong, and I will repel you from Sabaody.
Thought it was gonna
His
be
eyes
Monkey
begin-
Kraken.
His eyes begin to glow with a golden light, and he begins to grow. 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 50,
Oh no.
70, 100 feet tall, glowing with a golden light. He reaches onto his back, and materializing there is a long staff. He pulls it off, spins it, and slams it down onto the ground. Luffy's eyes harden.
I don't even know what to say.
It's an honor to have the Fleet Admiral come after me personally. Wukong says nothing, simply raising his staff, getting ready to swing. From where you are, having muted the stream, the world shakes. And those watching the stream simply watch you all fall over as the Denden Mushi is dropped to the ground. Eep. The ground rumbles, and you can hear a blast of something rock the island
the Sabaody archipelago. You can see a golden flash of light coming from the direction of the Marine headquarters. Sandswinder looks up, his face grim. Pulls up a transponder snail.
Gotcha.
Whitebeard, we need you. Wukong is here. Understood. I'll be there shortly. Raging Bolt, Salaki, Flint. What would you like to do?
Try.
Salaki drops to his knees. Can we see Wukong?
You can see the
This thing is
glowing...
literally the colossal titan.
Yeah, pretty much.
We can see
Not
what?
quite that big.
We need Aaron. Jaeger.
What can we
We
see?
need Wukong.
No, he said we can see the glowing. Luke, what can we see? Can we see all of him?
Yes, you can see the glowing golden form of something massive through the trees.
I'm gonna unmute the stream and point it towards that.
I'm also gonna unmute my stream.
What do we do? We're just trying to free slaves, man. What is this?
We're trying to free slaves and fight the corrupt nobles. What the heck?
Do we still have the slaves in tow?
You do.
Speaking of the slaves, did we find any more auction houses
You
while we
did.
were running?
You did.
We did.
Yeah, your total is up to about 70.
Oh, we were doing
Okay,
it off
it's
screen.
our job to take them to the ships and get out of here and not fight these guys.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Come on, kids, get on the T-Rex train.
By the way, I wanted to have grabbed one of the collars, including the keys,
Alright.
and put it in my bag. Just saying.
One of the collars?
Yeah, one of the collars, and put it in my bag.
Okay.
As long as keys. How many do you think you can fit on your back, Raging Bolt?
Probably 5?
I'd say that's about right.
Are there any carts around or anything, Luke?
Well, I want to ask you, Luke, a question. How far away am I from the boats? Like, in miles? Or
So you guys
half miles
are
or-
right here, the shipyard. I'd say it would take a good, even with your speed, a good half hour to get there.
Half hour. Okay, well, can you tell me distance? Because if I dash, I have... I did some math earlier. I have 110, or technically 109 feet per second move speed if I'm dashing at 160 feet per second. So give me
160 feet per round?
I guess that would be per round, yeah, not per second.
Every 6 seconds.
Okay, so that's going to be about 27 feet per second.
Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, I didn't know the math on that was split up between 6.
Can I look
Okay.
around for like carts or vehicles?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay, could I argue this could be perception? Okay.
Oh my goodness, this is
8.
crazy.
Hey, wait, if I fly up into the air, could I have advantage?
You didn't say that before.
Is there metal and wood around from the buildings that are destroyed?
There would be, yeah.
Okay. Can I, Flint, grab us some metal and plywood, like a wall, like for instance, like a fallen down wall, and then we can fuse the metal together around the wood and make like a sled.
That could work.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll try to do that.
I'd help, but I'm not very physically strong. So,
I'm not either.
oh yeah, but I'm probably.
Fortunately, Jumper Jackson had other ideas for this session.
Alicia, try and look for some cars, maybe, or not cars. Look for some vehicles.
She nods and jumps up into the air and blasts off. January Cole just kind of picks his nose. You know, I could bring some stuff over here.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Oh, who are you?
Oh, I paid off one of the supernovas to help us instead of fighting.
I'm very easily bought.
Yeah. January, I owe you like 1 million drinks after this, so just stick with me and I will get you so drunk.
I'm getting that in writing.
Yeah, it's on the live stream. You get free drinks for life, and I'm saying this as I'm trying to get metal and wood and stuff.
All right, he
promote your
walks over.
business.
Oh,
He walks over to a building, carves it into pieces with his 2 axes, and just throws down a wooden chunk of wall down.
Hey, everyone watching at home, I am running a bar. It will be open probably in a few years. It's called the Kilonova. Come get really drunk. It's gonna have a fighting pit, food made by this guy. I point the camera to Salaki. He makes really good pie. Yeah.
And you can meet the heroes of the war of we're gonna die.
Yeah. You know, it's really funny, Salaki. I had the same idea, but I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. You can always count on your shark, Salaki Same, greatest cook in all of the blues.
He can also heal your injured.
Man, Flint, it was gonna be so cool.
I'm just really scared about the spiders, man. I don't like them.
I don't like spiders either.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think I like the idea of civilians being hurt like this.
You can go and stop them, Brooke?
I believe I'm going to go stall the spider creature.
You do that
Please
while we
don't
try and
die.
free the slaves. I'll come
Actually,
to
you know what? I wouldn't come with you, but I'm actually immensely traumatized. So
You can also help Raging Bolt. After I make the sled, I'll be on my way to you, Brooke.
I'm gonna go and meet up with Luffy and Sandvine and them.
Although, I don't believe my presence will be too required. After all,
He looks back towards the direction towards Grove 70.
isn't that the direction that Radagon went?
Oh.
Cutting
who's
over
Radagon?
to an absolutely feral, fully transformed Mr. Fez. You stand in front of Radagon Shrike, who draws his black blade.
This is unexpected and extremely unnerving.
You're okay.
Mr. Fez,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I don't really know.
Maybe he's just hungry. We
Maybe
should give him
feral.
some food.
You can activate
Well-
your cocoon.
Say again?
You could activate your cocoon.
True. Because that is something I would know how to do even in my fully primal state.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to just jump him at blinding speeds and try to, well, wrap him.
Okay. All right.
Rapagon
So-
strike.
That was so bad. That was terrible.
You keep me from my food, not my puns.
All right. You move as fast as you can, blitzing towards this guy with speeds that, well, not many would be able to follow. And then he's gone.
Huh.
You slam down onto the ground where he used to be, glancing around. You look behind you, and you can see his back as he is simply walking away from you, and you can see his sword back into its sheath.
We're okay.
Oh.
Blinding, agonizing pain explodes across your chest.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to take a minute.
What do you mean it's gonna take a minute? What is bro rolling?
What is he doing? What calculations are happening right now?
So guys, how are we gonna feel if Oswald dies?
Not great.
Very sad, but a lot of
This is
stress
the
will be
issue.
relieved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you can't argue with that. Oh no, he can't.
I
He's
wanted
gonna
to see-
kill Oswald.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to
Take
Slappy,
110 points of damage.
you're finished rolling, never mind.
How much health do I have?
If he's insta
How much health do you have normally?
That'd be 5 at my current base.
Oh, you survived?
I have 75 at my current base.
Oh, 75. Okay, I'm going to say that with your Zoan transformation, you're going to have 50 temporary hit points.
Dang. So that means
125.
50 minus this. You said how much damage I took?
110.
Okay, so I took effectively
15.
60 base points of damage.
Right. So you are on the ground, blood dripping from you, quivering as
My goodness.
Radagon Shrike simply turns back towards you.
A resilient one, aren't you?
I'm going to curl my legs. I'm gonna play dead.
Good observation.
Radagon Shrike holds up his hand, and the temperature plummets. A front of snow slams into you,
He's a devil fruit?
freezing you solid.
I think so.
Oh, sweet. At least I'm not dead.
He then turns towards the marine base. A flurry of snow wraps around him, and he disappears.
Okay.
Okay, so we should be good. If
Did-
Radagon's there.
Did the spiders disappear after he got frozen? Or are they still
Yes,
there? Oh,
they all fade into wisps of black smoke.
Mm.
Well, that's one problem
So-
solved.
thank you, Brooke, for reminding me. That I completely forgot. I thought he was going to the marine base, not to 70. Okay.
Why is Radagon Strike here?
Because Raging
Well-
Bolt's really cool.
Well, he, Oleana, and Mary have all been called in to act as support.
Oh, Mary's here. I don't want to fight her. She killed me good last time.
Salaki,
I actually haven't won a battle with another sniper.
Salaki,
Except Crow. But
Do
he
you
didn't count.
do you think you could pick up Oswald to make sure
I'm
he's
gonna
dead?
fight you.
Well,
I could go get him.
Brooke, please do that. I don't want to go anywhere near him until I've confirmed that he is okay.
if he's dead, you'll have to heal him. Wait, can you revive people?
I haven't tried.
Okay, yeah, Brooke, you pick him up. If he's dead, I will be
Who
very
in
sad.
their
I
right
don't want
mind
to see
looks at a
that.
dead person and goes, "Let me use my devil fruit to heal them."
Yeah. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you so much. We're gonna continue.
Nobody important enough has died for me yet.
He skitters off towards Grove 70.
He's really fast. He'll be back soon.
Oh my gosh.
Let's continue the sled and go liberate more
Yes.
slaves.
You all
Yeah,
manage
I'm gonna join back with my unit.
between you, January Cole, and
Also,
Alicia
I'm gonna let
using her wind powers to lift up heavy things and put them in place. You manage to get a sled big enough for the slaves.
I'm gonna let Sans
Would you
Wider
say
know
it's
that he's no longer.
appropriate at this point to change musics?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna let Sans Wider know he's no longer a problem as the spiders disappeared, but to take it with a grain of salt.
All right, I got people to go save.
Understood. We're having our own troubles over here at Grove Zero, unfortunately.
Yeah, good luck fighting God or whatever.
Yeah, so
Oh no, that's not even what I'm talking about.
I'll be there in a minute.
Good luck, Sans Wider.
Well, yeah. Incoming!
I'm not going to distract you anymore. Goodbye.
All right.
Good luck,
Salaki,
guys.
you run back towards Grove 10, and you can see a nightmare. The entire section of leading in from Grove 10 to Grove 1 has been torn to pieces. you can see giant claw marks all over the place. And just smoldering craters everywhere. Revolutionaries versus Marines, people falling one by one, trying to advance, trying to hold the line. That's when you look up and you can see a something blotting out the sun as it falls down towards the island. With a wave of her giant metallic hand and a flash of a string attached to about 37 cannonballs. Mary Eleanor swings down a massive whip made out of ordnance.
It's so cool.
I'm not in the line of fire here, right?
No, you are not.
Okay, very good.
As she falls out of the sky and swings down this destructive line of destruction, she just screams out, "Deadline!" Tearing another cavern throughout the Sabaody archipelago. I want to roll damage.
DM is curious.
DM is curious.
Player is scared.
Player is very scared. I'm about to walk into this battlefield, but
you're going to die.
Yes.
Okay, it's not super bad. It's only about 48 points of damage to everything in a 120-foot line.
Oh yeah, no, that's not bad at all.
Wow. They told me Salaki saw me. I'm about to be Salaki dead, May.
Mary hits the ground and immediately Ko'ul just slams into her. She lifts up her arms at the last second, being knocked back by him. Their smiles from the rush of combat never fading. And that's when you see slinking through the Revolutionary Army is a dark-skinned woman with long black hair and glowing yellow eyes, a grin on her face. She simply stands behind a group of revolutionaries and flicks her wrist, and all of their guns jam. One of the guys drops his gun and leans over to pick it up, and his pants split.
What the?
She just chuckles as if nothing had happened, and then continues walking along. Sandswinder steps up.
Oleana Rigby.
She raises an eyebrow but doesn't even turn to look at him.
Who wants to know?
Your reputation precedes you.
Are you gonna fight or not?
Do we have to?
She grins. Pulls out a single berry coin. Ding! Now I'm gonna roll a d2. She looks at the coin in her hands.
Ah, how terrible. Looks like luck isn't on your side today.
And she begins to transform.
What?
She grows slightly taller, her limbs growing slightly longer, cat-like features gracing her face. As she smiles, and a pattern begins to appear all over her skin.
Wait, who's doing this?
This is the woman.
Okay. Not Mary.
No.
Okay.
She dashes forward, and King Sandswinder pulls out his greatsword to meet her claws. Chaos, destruction, streaming. Ko'ul yells out, "Just hold for a little longer! They're almost through! before Mary just lights him up. Ah! He flies back and hits the ground and tumbles. So Lucky, some movement catches the corner of your eye, and you barely manage to raise up your hand in time for a fist to collide with your arm. It's a man with blue skin and a fin running along his head and down his back.
Oh, Fishman! Hey, man! Good day.
He just raises an eyebrow.
My name is Sparky Sabaody. I'm the Lily Pirates. I'm a shark.
Sheriff Gulper.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff Gulper.
No, I am.
Can we not fight? Can we not fight right now, please? I point
Are
to
you
my
with
very
Revolution?
injured self.
Are you with the Revolutionary Army?
Is it beneficial to me if I say no?
Well, it doesn't matter. You're with the Lily Pirates.
Oh,
You're a very wanted man, Salaki Salme.
are you like evil? I'm gonna shave out of the way if he starts winding up an attack.
Bring Flint.
What?
I don't know where he is right now.
Why? Why me?
He stands there and
Fallen.
crosses his arms.
Bring Flint.
Why me?
Do I have a Denden Mushy on me?
You do.
I'm gonna call Flint.
Flint, your Den Mushi's going off.
I answer.
Gotcha.
Hey, Flint.
Hey,
you
are
know
you
a fishman who's out for your life?
Do I know a fishman who's out for my life? Do I look?
History check.
Okay. 13.
Not to your knowledge.
I haven't really seen many fishmen until I met you. That's why I was a little bit racist to you when we first met. I called you Shark
That's
Boy.
everyone is. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
I'm sorry. I don't. It may. It's probably not.
How do you know this guy, Sheriff Gulper?
Is there a fishman out for my life?
No.
Yeah,
My
his name's
name
Sheriff
is
Gulper.
Sheriff. I am a Gulper.
Wait, there's a fishman out for my life?
Yeah. Sheriff Gulper, what do you want him for?
The captain wants a word.
What does she want him for?
What? No,
Did I just assume
I'm,
your captain's gender?
no, I'm with Jaxar.
What the heck is Jaxar?
Have I ever heard of Jaxar before?
Have
Oh,
I
yes,
ever
you
heard
have.
of Jaxar?
I have.
You,
Sorry.
you have been given a very clear briefing of who Jaxar Razorhand,
Yeah,
the most wanted member of the current supernova, is.
but have I heard him outside of the briefing? Heard of him outside of the
No,
briefing?
that would have been your first time.
I've only ever heard of Jaxar when King Sandswinser told us about him. But why
Yeah,
does he want me-
what do you want Flint for?
That's the captain's business, not mine.
Is he gonna kill me?
Yeah, is he gonna kill him? 'Cause
I
that
don't
would
really
not be
wanna
very
kill him
good.
if
We
he's
have to open a
gonna
bar.
Yeah.
The captain is well known for murder, but there have been exceptions.
Yeah. Okay.
Comforting.
Solaki was really
Oh.
hurt. Are you gonna kill him if I don't come?
Please don't.
He's very
If it'll make
silent.
my life easier, I'll kill anyone.
Solaki, you might have to die. I'm kidding. I'll come.
You know what? It's fine, Flint. I've steeled my life for this.
No, I'm on my way. Sheriff.
You know where we are? Sheriff Gulper.
You were
That's
going
his-
towards 10, right? Sheriff Gulper, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my way, Sheriff Gulper.
All right.
Are we
So,
like, is
Sled,
Raging Bolt?
the sled has been completed. Would you like to just go ahead and take off?
Raging Bolt? Are we ready?
With the ramp, I'm ready to go.
All
The
right.
sled, I mean.
As you take your first step, the sled attached to you, this thing is freaking heavy. It's nothing you can't pull, but in order to maintain a decent speed, I need you to go ahead and make me a general constitution check.
Constitution. Okay.
It's going to start relatively easy, but as you
Nice.
cross the island, it's going to get harder and harder for you to maintain speed.
I have what 70 children I'm pulling right now.
Slaves,
Well,
not children.
They're not all children. There are definitely
okay.
some children in there.
My wife just gave me the weirdest look.
Question though, is this faster or slower than all of us just walking? Or running, I should say.
It's definitely faster.
Okay, that's good at
I mean, the
least.
slaves are probably malnourished and stuff.
Yeah, too.
All right. You take the first couple of steps to get your momentum going, and then start very quickly build up your momentum as you charge across.
Flint, are you on top of me or the sled?
I'll probably be on his back. It takes a lot of stamina.
Is there any way that Eep could have kind of been running towards this commotion?
You would have made it to the shipyards.
Shipyards.
at this
Okay,
point.
that's fair then.
And once you got there, it was a pretty chaotic sight.
As we're
Most
running
of the
though,
ships in the shipyard have been completely annihilated,
oh no.
slashed into pieces.
Could Flint be on the back of my sled using his arms as blasters of flame to give me a boost, like in Mario Kart or something?
Amazing.
Could I do that?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, I'm going to do that,
Give me
but
20 plus mastery.
I want to also ask Alicia to get on Raging Bolt's head. Here, can you get on
But
his...
she has wind powers. Hold on.
It takes stamina
Wind
to fly.
and fire.
It takes stamina.
There's
to...
air, and then there's fire. That's fuel for like boosting.
She could boost my fire.
You want to try?
We could try. January,
Let's do it.
look out for slave trading places, please.
Yep.
Let's try this. 1d20 plus mastery.
Yep.
23. I hope this works, Alicia.
Oh, me too. This has the potential to be real bad.
Yeah, we might just explode, actually. Maybe this is a really bad idea.
Good job, Luke.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Wow.
Oh, same roll.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right. So, both of you take your positions at the back of the sled. Your legs transforming into your respective elements before blasting out behind you and mixing into a raging cyclone of power. The fire emboldened and empowered by the oxygen that's fueling it. Your fire goes from orange to yellow to white to blue.
I can't believe this is working.
Oh
Are we
my
sure Raging
goodness.
Bolt can run fast enough?
In fact, the sled thrusts forward so fast that Raging Bolt
There's no way.
clips the back of your legs and knocks you into the sled.
We'll transform into an animal again.
Oh, wasn't I already?
No, into your
You
normal
are-
self.
Wait, you want me to be normal? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause
Well,
you're-
then I can't steer. Oh, it doesn't matter at this point.
Well, you have already been knocked into the
Yeah.
sled from behind.
Okay, well, I guess I.
So
I
I'm
switched
telling you,
back.
as you're like getting hit into the air to turn into an animal or turn into panther.
My kitty.
Kitty
I'm a
self.
panther.
You get-
So you just fall back into the sled safely.
All right,
Activate kitty mode.
and you rocket across the Sabaody archipelago.
That's hilarious.
Okay, maybe we
Improvise
actually
the
can't look out
rocket.
for slave selling places.
You get to Grove 10, and pirates and revolutionaries are just being knocked out of the way as you guys.
Do I
break
see them
through
coming?
10. You break. Yes, you would have.
Why are they all here? Why did you bring the slaves here?
We're going to the
What's wrong with you?
We're just going to. We're just trying to get to the ships, dude.
Sheriff, Slocky, try and jump on!
You made jump on!
One, just try.
Okay, Dex check.
Oh my god.
Oh, all right. Just straight dex?
Yep, straight Dex.
11.
I would have
Okay.
tried to slow down a little bit when we got like near him, though.
All right. As the sled gets closer to you, you stumble for a second, kind of like surprised by the turn of events, and Sheriff just grabs you by the scruff of your neck and chucks you on, jumping
Thank
after
you, Sheriff Gulpa.
He lands on the raft and kind of looks over at you, Flint.
Why do you want to kill me?
Good question.
I don't want to kill you.
Okay, can we get the slaves to my friend Eep first?
Are you going to the shipyard?
Yeah.
That's where the captain is.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. We're all going to the same place. I would have loved to help out the revolutionaries, but, you know. Actually, wait, can I just go? Can I go? Do I have to be here?
Hey, yeah, you can go. I'll get you
sweet.
closer to the front, right?
The faster I can heal people, and the faster I can awaken my devil fruit, the better.
I'm getting you a little bit closer to the spearhead.
Oh, cool. All right, let's go.
All right.
You'll just jump off when we get like as close to the tip of the spearhead
I'm
as we
gonna
can.
die from the damage I take when I jump off.
You'll tuck and roll. You'll be fine.
Fish aren't known for their capabilities of getting off of large vehicles.
Slocky, I'll slow down when we get near.
You guys are in Grove 10 right now.
Yeah.
Grove 0 is where the majority of the action is happening.
Yeah, but we're right here, so like when we get to, I can't move Slocky, but when we get to like the gate, he'll be closer to that gate than he would if we were right here.
All right. So Salaki, another dexterity or do a dex save.
Nice.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's
You tuck and roll.
go.
You tuck and roll,
Later, guys.
and immediately
Later.
get going to help healing Revolutionary Army members.
Can you estimate how fast this sled is going just to tickle my fancy?
There's a jet engine on the back.
Literally.
We are carrying 70 people though.
So it's probably about 200 feet per round, which is about 200 feet every 6 seconds.
So like me and Alicia's flying speed combined, basically.
Pretty much.
How much
They
stamina
call
is this
this a lot
taking from
or
us, if any?
It's going to be taking about 1 stamina a minute. So when Caleb is done with his calculations, we can find out exactly how much.
Oh no!
Speed first.
All right. You continue
We're
through,
not going that
all
fast.
the way to
That sucks. We're going like 22 miles an hour.
Oh,
That's still a lot faster than running speed.
Yeah.
Alicia, when we get there, do you want to get off and try and join the Liberation Squad again?
I don't know. I don't think that noble's here.
I really don't think any nobles will be here anymore either. It's kind of just a war zone.
He gives a sad smile.
It's okay.
Maybe we'll find one another day.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
All right. You continue through, crossing the final bridge into the shipyard.
Yes.
You can see your friends crossing over. You can see your friends crossing over the bridge and running up to you.
What happened?
Eve! I missed you, Eve.
Oh, and he picks him up and gives him a hug. What happened? He pats him on the head.
Oswald almost killed a bunch of innocent people.
What?
Yeah, but he's okay now. He might be dead.
What?
It's okay, don't worry. He's probably fine. Do you see Lily anywhere?
Do I?
Yes. Out in open water is the fleet. It seems like they haven't come in quite yet, so waiting for some kind of signal.
They're waiting on us.
Does it look safe to give a signal to get the slaves right now?
You're not really sure what signal would
Well,
be.
for
I mean,
Lily.
you could definitely get Lily over here.
Does it look safe right now? Like, are there marine warships waiting to shoot them? Just waiting for them to get in range?
No, there are not marine warships that you can currently see.
Are there any smart revolutionaries around? Is Brooke here yet?
So Mimi and Grog would be here.
Mimi, should I call in Lily to get these slaves, or should I hide them somewhere?
I believe it is time to start the evacuation.
Okay. I will shoot out a... I can't remember the signals. I'm just gonna shoot out a non-emergency flare.
All right, you do so, and you can immediately see the Lily of the Valley turn towards. Gemini and the boulder are covered in dust, and they look so happy.
I start chucking kids into the sea. They'll get to the boat eventually.
Why do you keep saying kids?
I don't know. The kids are probably better swimmers.
Yeah, true. The child slaves.
All right. As
crazy words.
As all of this is happening, you can just hear.
So, these are the famous Lily pirates, huh?
No.
We are the famous Lily pirates.
Mm.
I imitate him and make fun of his voice.
I'm gonna look towards the voice.
On top of one of the destroyed ships is the imposing figure of Jaxar.
You chose the wrong day to mess with me. I am a fierce kitty.
Raging Bull, please don't
I'm
make him
gonna
angry.
kill you slowly.
Oh, I can kill you fast.
I look up towards the sky. It's a full moon. Please, God, tell me. It's been so long. I hate you, Luke. I hate you so much.
Sheriff Gulfer said we might not have to fight him. Are you Jaxar?
That I am.
What do you want with me?
He just holds up one of his razor-like fingers and beckons you closer.
Do you want to stab me? Okay, I'm just gonna walk up slowly.
He stands up, jumps off of the boat, and lands in front of you. His glowing red eyes behind his goggles seem to almost scan you.
It's an impressive bounty you've managed to rack up.
Yeah, are you a bounty hunter? You can't hunt bounties when you have a bounty yourself.
He just grins.
I guess you could say that I used to be a bounty hunter.
Same.
You were too, weren't you?
Yeah. Listen, if you want to fight me, we can just get it over with now.
First, let me start by saying this. You're being watched.
I am?
Yeah, Liber Maximus is watching you right now.
The Yonko?
He reaches up, he lifts up a razor finger and taps his goggles.
What are you? He's watching through you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a member of his crew?
Unfortunately. You see, I was sold into slavery a couple of years back. I was left for dead. But the human will is a powerful thing. I survived, but I was experimented on. They replaced flesh with metal. They replaced parts of my mind with computers.
Oh.
But I still remember you.
What did I do to you?
You gave me my reason to live.
What?
I knew it was a risk, stealing so much gold.
What are you talking about?
I mean, thanks for keeping my sunglasses safe for me.
Huh?
I'm gonna look at him closer. Do I remember him?
You sure do.
You just
Daddy?
see... Daddy! He just sees tears coming down from under the sunglasses, and Flint's gonna hug him.
Wait.
Sheriff just kind of looks confused.
That's not what I was expecting.
You're alive?
Not for much longer.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
I mean, my mind is being taken from me slowly but surely. Soon, there won't be anything left.
Come with me. We have a scientist on our ship. He can save you.
And Liber Maximus has a kill switch.
Oh. You can't die again.
I have to follow his orders.
What are his orders?
Right now, destroy any revolutionaries that try to leave before it's time.
Okay, no one's trying to leave right now. We can get the scientists to try and help you before that happens. You can't die again. I just found you.
Who is this guy? I mean, who is this guy?
This is my brother.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Glad he's alive, but he's ugly.
What happened to your face? Oh yeah, Liber.
Like I said, flesh was replaced with metal.
All I can think of is Stephen Hawking, dude.
Raging Bolt, can you try and
Every
help
time
him?
he talks,
You said you're a scientist, right? You try?
we can get him back to the Lily on the ship. I can try something.
How close is the Lily now?
She's getting pretty close. Jacques looks over the water.
Do you know where your kill switch is located?
He's watching right now. You lay one claw on me, he'll end it. He's gathered enough information.
Why is he watching us?
Because he knows you hold fate.
The fate piece? Liber, if you kill
Just
him,
not.
I will sink it to the bottom of the ocean. You'll never be able to find it.
Do you know if your kill switch is electronically controlled?
I believe it has something to do with the telepathic ways of the Den and Mushi.
You have one in your glasses installed? I don't know.
Deeper than that.
He says, tapping the side of his head.
I'm going to put my hands on his shoulders and...
No!
No, I'm not doing anything to him right now. And I'm gonna raise my glasses up and look directly in his eyes. Liber, if you kill him, you will never find the fate piece.
You see your brother go a little bit slack.
Uh-oh.
And then he raises up again.
Irrelevant.
Bro,
Fate
that
works in
sucks.
ways that you cannot control.
Liber, you don't need him.
You're right.
Just let us fix him. Please.
Jacques, you have completed your orders.
No, Liber. He hasn't completed his
Retreat at
orders.
once.
Yes, sir.
Liber, I'm going to sink the fate piece.
Jaxar turns from you.
It was good to see you again, brother.
Oh my goodness.
Can I try to dash and electrocute him to hopefully short this stupid thing that's attached to him?
As he's doing that, though, I'm going to say, Jaxar, Saren, I still need to show you my bar.
I hope I'll be able to see it.
Oh my goodness.
This is terrible.
I'm not well.
And then I guess
All
Raging
right.
Bolt does what he was
You're
doing.
dashing forward?
So I'm dashing, and that would be 160 feet per second. Well, I don't know about per second, but per turn. So it's, I don't know how fast I can get to him before he makes the kill switch flip.
He's not flipping the kill switch, he's retreating. But still.
Okay. Well, the only reason he's doing it is because he's being under control from the kill switch, probably,
Yeah.
otherwise he'll die. So, can I... Oh... Lint. Can I grab his head and just electrocute him with Shocking Grasp? And see if that short circuits the Dendenmushi thing?
As you do so, Sheriff explodes from where he's at.
Of course he does.
Trying to dash over to you. You're just faster, though.
Goodness.
You're gonna kill his brother.
I don't think I could with one hit. He's probably got more HP.
No, he's gonna die because of this. Like, he's gonna flip the kill switch.
Well, if we don't, well, if I don't do this, he'll just run away, right? And it won't die? Oh, you said he's retreating, but dang it. I don't want to kill your brother and, you know, have a chance to, but it's like, it's up to you. Should I do it or not, Flint? You can, like, yell, stop, or something.
Could he roll, like, an intelligence check and see if this will cause Liber
Yes.
to flip the switch?
Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
I genuinely don't know if it will or not. I feel like he's smarter. He would know.
15.
The 15? Liber Maximus is the single most intelligent mind on the ground.
Oh, crap. Alright, I guess
An
I'll do it.
unparalleled scientist, and
I don't want to kill your brother.
So you're saying he might flip it if Raging Bolt does this?
there's no guarantee that any tampering will automatically flip it.
Liber, if you let him live, I'll try and convince my crew to give it to you.
Oh my gosh.
It's like Flint's just thinking of himself right now. Himself and his brother.
Jackstar stops.
I have my orders.
Bolt, don't do it. Just let Liber hear that. Maybe he
Okay.
won't kill him.
I don't.
Sheriff,
continues.
Are you part of his crew?
I am.
Can you bring him back to me if Liber does kill him?
Sable's Theo drifts down.
No, bring him to me.
Who are you?
Hello, I'm Theo.
Hi.
She is holding a very gray-looking Jumper Jackson who has his arms crossed and his legs are chopped off, and he looks very angry.
What the?
Why are you here? Why is Jumper Jackson so
Oh
much is
my
happening right now. I
goodness.
feel like I'm about
What?
to
This is. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go into shock. What is happening? Where is Jaxar going right now? Is he going towards the ship?
It just looks like he's walking to the ocean.
How is Jumper Jackson not dead with Blood Loss, by the
No,
way?
he is dead.
No, I thought he just talked.
He's undead.
Wait, am Oh, alright, well.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
follow after him. I'm gonna follow after Jaxar, though.
All right. Jaxar is walking with Sheriff close behind him.
Where's your ship at, Sheriff?
We have to be discreet. So it's a submarine.
Sheriff, are you also whatever he is?
Cybernetically augmented? No.
Do you think Liber's gonna kill him for what I said?
I don't think he has to.
If he doesn't have to, do you think he won't?
Was your brother a murderous psychopath?
No.
Slowly but surely, the cybernetics are replacing your brother.
Okay.
Liber doesn't have to kill him, because he'll be gone soon anyways.
Okay. Sheriff, is my brother your captain?
Yes.
Okay, then as one of his crew members, do you want him to go back to Liber and be replaced? Or do you want me to try and stop this from happening? What do you think is the best course of action?
I think the best course of action right now is to not oppose the Emperor of the Sea.
Okay. I'm gonna let you leave then.
He just nods.
Get off this island as soon as you can. Liber has something planned.
Thank you. Saren, I'm gonna find you one day. I'm gonna kill Liber before he can replace you.
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna walk back to the group as they're walking away then.
They both, one after the other, jump into the ocean.
I wanted his corpse.
Who are you?
Oh.
Hello, I'm the corpse queen. I'm Sable's Fio.
Why are you here? Why is Jumper Jackson dead?
One of your crew members stabbed him in the head.
She points to the jagged gash in his temple.
I didn't mean to say dead, but okay. So I'm not gonna question it. Raging Bolt, can I pet you?
If it makes you feel better.
And can you pick me up?
Oh, by the way, you might want this. I hand you back your own bottle of alcohol.
Oh, I have so many hidden along my body, but I'll take it.
At this point, Lily pulls up towards one of the docks and drops down a couple of vines for you all.
Is that for me?
Yep.
I'm gonna hand it to Raging Bolt as I'm just like slowly crying and petting him and laying down in Eep's furry hand.
No.
I answer the call.
This is Sandswinder, calling a full retreat to all Revolutionary Army members. Our goal has been accomplished. Let's go home.
Roger, roger.
Wait, Raging Bolt, give me that. I forgot about something.
Here you go.
Sandswinder, apparently Liber Maximus is gonna do something really bad, and I take another sip of the liquor.
Understood. Okay.
Are you sure you understood? Because I didn't.
Okay, take this back, Raging Bolt.
Okay.
Alright, you can hear the roar of battle getting closer and closer as they attempt to retreat and defend at the same time. Another calamitous explosion rocks the island from where Luffy and Fleet Admiral Wukong are currently fighting. You see a black tear open up in the sky above the combat, and the hulking form of Whitebeard drop down.
Oh my goodness.
The fighting redoubles in intensity.
Sabaody is so scared.
Hey, you're friends with him though.
I'm in the middle of this combat.
He'll protect you.
Yep, Salaki, you witnessed King Sandswinder barely come out on top in a fight against the warlord Oleana Rigby.
Is he currently injured? Because I'm going to be healing him if so.
He's pretty
Sandswinder!
Salaki, let's go.
Shut up! And I heal him.
You know, typically there would be some. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you know, there would be consequences for telling royalty to shut up, but this is a combat zone, so whatever.
Yeah. Whitebeard, are you chilling?
He is fighting Wukong right now.
Wow. Oh, so no. Where's Luffy at right now?
Also fighting Wukong.
Okay, well, how accurate am I with my heals?
Not that accurate. They're too far away.
Okay. All right.
They're fighting Wukong and an injured Akatora.
I'm assuming that's a lot of AoE, so I'm just not gonna.
It is. It absolutely is. Every time Wukong swings his gigantic staff, and every time he does, it extends and just wipes out a massive section of the island.
Is my hockey reacting at all to this fight?
Yeah.
Like, can I feel it again?
A little bit.
Ugh.
All right. King Winder leads the full retreat. You noticed Mary Eleanor still locked in combat with Ko'ul. It doesn't look like she's trying super hard.
As we run by, I'm just gonna shout, "Good luck, Mary!"
She just gives you a two-fingered salute with her metal hand. All right, you head towards the shipyard where the fleet of ships are currently. The fleet of ships are currently following the Lily of the Valley to dock in the shipyard. That's when you see the sea start to turn in the distance. Bubbling, roiling. Something massive begins to pour from the ocean. At first, it seems to just be a spike of some kind. No, it's not a spike. It's a building.
What?
And another. And another. Until you realize, coming from the ocean is a massive battleship with a city built on top.
So 2.0?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Germa. Kinda.
What?
Kinda.
Oh! I thought you were talking about the streamer.
Yeah, same. I was like, what?
I pull up my streaming Denden Mushin. I go, everyone, cancel your plans to come to Sabaody.
I point mine to
We
it as well.
are going to die.
Oh, you're still going. I'm sorry. I point mine to it as well and say, "Hey guys, there's something over there. Look at it."
Sandswinder, what do we do about this?
I'm at a loss.
Can Whitebeard get us out of here?
He's currently busy, and there's no way he would be able to get the entire army out in time.
Okay.
Where are Oswald and Brooke?
That's what I've been wondering!
Yo! Hello, friends.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
That's
to
a
us,
big boat.
And who's he talking to?
Yeah, which group is he with?
This is Brooke dashing. He dashed past you and made it to the shipyard with everybody else.
Hey, Brooke.
Okay, so he passed us.
Oh dear.
Is Oswald okay?
He holds up a big block of ice with a frozen spider inside.
Should I unfreeze him now or wait?
I don't know. I think we have slightly more pressing issues to attend to.
We'll worry about it later.
Joa, please roll me a d4.
Let me switch over to D20 or roll 20. 1d4. That's in all caps. It should be fine. 2. I recall that was that was him.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you're all looking out, a booming voice echoes from the city ship.
Activating first combat test of Dreadnought Metroplex. Initiating initial barrage in 5, 4, 3, 2.
The horizon.
Everyone get down!
The horizon lights up. A blast of energy rivaling Luffy's initial attack on the island slams into the marine base, vaporizing it.
What?
Wait, this is on our side?
Okay.
He's on no one's side. He's on his own.
Another beat, annihilating Sabaody Park.
Are Luffy and Whitebeard fine?
You don't know.
Hey guys, let's get on the ship. Let's get the slaves
Another
out of here.
Cutting through the archipelago.
At this rate, they're gonna tear through the red line. What the heck?
You can see dozens more of these beams streaming towards Sabaody.
January, zombie girl, get on our ship too.
You all charge onto the Lily of the Valley. You can see one of the beams slicing through the Alabastan Armada. 5 ships sinking in one blast.
Oh my goodness.
Finally, one beam streaks straight towards the dock. With a blinding flash of red energy, everything goes dark. And that is where we are going to end the 12th.
What is wrong with you?
You're a monster.
You're the one that said you had to leave at 11.
You have problems, Luke.
You're a monster.